Bitch, I got a rug made out of kush. Call that a Mac rug, bitch. I got a stank rug, bitch. Sit on my Mac. Sit on my Mac, bitch. Come here, sit on my Mac. Gotta have some bitches. Sit butt naked on my goddamn Mac. Bitch, sit on my Mac. Tell that bitch just sit on my Mac. Fuck, booty naked, hit that bitch. Pussy on my Mac. Fuck that damn bitch. Had that lube on my fucking dick. Insert the pussy like a goddamn crucifix. In the ecstasies, man, that was some grimy shit. But when I be in that pussy, it be feeling sloppy, bitch.
And when I'm all alone, this is what I think of. 4 bad bitches on this fucking mirror. And when she go to sleep, I am who she think of. She steady having dreams about a nigga mirror. Shirts, posh, gang, young niggas got game. Macking on a bitch on the strip, nigga, Biscayne Boulevard, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Consider this shit as a warning, bitch. Finna fuck me a bad one. Treat a bitch like a nigga never had one. Feed a bitch with a nut when I bless her throat. She a professional buck naked hoe. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. Said a nigga born in and minutes to win. Better make way for the fucking futuristic, prolific, posh living. Skateboarding on that new pimpin'. Best to leave your bitch, finish shoes pimpin'. Now excuse pimpin'. Got a few women tryna fuck me on my make rug shots. And when I'm all alone, this is what I think of. 4 bad bitches on this fucking mirror. And when she go to sleep, I am who she think of. She steady having dreams about a nigga mirror.
Suck on that dick like you want to. I already know I'ma do what you wanna do. Open up your motherfucking mouth, go down south, baby girl, yeah, you can be my boo. Roll up in a motherfucking convertible, and she sucking and pimped out, nigga loped out, nigga smoked out, and I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck, I don't trust a nigga. Gotta get to the cash, rolling fast. Got my hand on the ass when I'm counting the cash. Nigga SG to the P, nigga MAC, Mac name perp, been on representing pimp to the C. R.I.P. to the S.C.R.E. to the dub. Already know, nigga throwing that dub. Right there, smoked out in the strip club, bitch.
And when I'm all alone, this is what I think of. 4 bad bitches on this fucking mirror. And when she go to sleep, I am who she think of. She steady having dreams about a nigga mirror.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Disagreeable. This is Disagreeable. I'm disagreeable. We are disagreeable. This is a show that has no meaning. You feel me? Let me get the banner down. Yeah, I'm just vibing right now. See if anybody pulls up. The title is pretty self-explanatory. The title is pretty self-explanatory. So what should we get into? Some effery? Should we get into some effery? Let's see. I always have random BS saved in my watch later. I'll see it and save it. It's like I need to empty this shit out. Thousands of videos, and probably not gonna watch most of these. You know what? Maybe we should get into the white man being upset about things. Well, let's see. Hold up. Yeah, let's pull this up. This is random. I just saved this because I think this white guy's going to be disgruntled at some level. So let's see what he's talking about.
I don't know how deeply I want to dig into the statistics around interracial marriage, but I have to kind of perform a rebuttal as many people in the comments are saying, well, yes, the divorce rates are higher among interracial couples, but when you break it down by race, white and Asian couples have lower rates of divorce than white on white couples, especially white male Asian woman marriages. So what's up with that? How does that fit in terms of your, super racist theory?
You know, what's up with that? Yeah, I knew this white guy was going to be disgruntled. Hold on.
Asian woman marriages. So what's up with that? How does that fit in terms of your, super racist theories? Well, the devil's in the details, as a lot of things. You can look at one statistic, but then you look at the broader set of statistics, and you get a more accurate picture. The reality is that Asian Americans who date outside of their race tend to not marry that race. There tends to be a failure to start or failure to launch. Something like half of Asian Americans who cohabitate are cohabitating with a person of a separate race. While when they date people of their same race, it's more likely to marry. So already, it's just out the gate, like, I know there's a lot of complexities around marriage. A lot of people don't want to get married due to financial reasons. They don't want to get the government involved, legal reasons. I understand that. But when there's a clear pattern between, okay, when it's two Asians together, they marry. And when it's an Asian and a white or Asian and someone else, they just kind of like hang out and live together. That points to an issue. On top of that, they have really low fertility rates. So Asians are known for being mad Asians, for having a whole lot of people. How do you think these people get here? Are all these people getting here from their low fertility rates? Is this one of those white guys who are just obsessed with Japan? You feel me? He thinks Japan is all Asian people. And look at him, he's stressed out. Look at him, he's stressed out. It's like, I would never think of coming online and making a video. How come Asian and white interracial marriages have lower divorce rates? Like, why are you even why are you thinking about that? Very low, much lower than even Asian American fertility rates, which is already very low. It's the lowest fertility rates among the racial groups. And the lowest is white male Asian woman. White man Asian woman have very low fertility rates. So very low fertility rates. So unlikely to marry, but when they do marry, they don't divorce. But when they do marry, they're very unlikely to have a kid. Or if they have a kid, it's going to be one kid. Maybe. Wait. All right. So fertility doesn't mean like fertility rates doesn't mean the ability to have children. It means like the choice to have children or not. Too. But like it's much lower than that of white on white marriages or other interracial marriages. They are more likely to be high income, and they're more likely to be college educated. All right, so you're starting to see the picture that a lot of these couples are the Bay Area couple. I know a million of these. I could name 1,000 of these couples. I work in the software industry. You throw a rock in any direction in the Bay Area or in Cambridge, Massachusetts, or whatever the case may be, and you hit 10 of these fuckers. Like, I'm gonna let him keep talking because this video is only 10 minutes. I want to see what he's really getting at. So, are you mad that Asian hoes are choosing like whatever frumpy low-level white guy shit? Because back when I lived in let me not even use the word PH. It sounds too fancy. Back when I was in the skyscraper in Miami, right, living there, I had a neighbor, one of my neighbors, a couple doors down in my hallway. And they had moved in, and I guess his girl moved in before him, so I didn't know this guy. She was over there
with her like Chinese ass parents, right? And she was like always trying to link with me and chop it up and blah blah blah. And she was like a little, she was not bad at all, meaning she wasn't hot, but she wasn't. She was the definition of cute. She was like a Asian with messed up teeth. You feel me? And then when her boyfriend came down there, moved into, I think they bought the condo. So when he moved down there, I saw this guy and I was like, damn, any white guy can get an Asian.
I don't want to be, and I was one of them. I was married to an Indian. Do you know what our relationship was?
Yo, isn't that crazy? That right after I said that, this guy, he says, I was one of them. I was married to an Indian. Well, I guess you were married to an Asian and it didn't work out for you, buddy. Is that why you're all stressed out making videos about how come, like, this is a weird thing to talk about?
But was grounded on, our marriage was grounded on careerism, climbing the corporate ladder. We talked about work all the fucking time. That is what we talked about. And we stacked paper and did very well. And it was a financially strong union. We did not struggle there. We had a nice lifestyle. To me, it's fucking soulless. And a lot of these couples are, but the fact that they're not having kids leads me to believe that they're sidestepping deep questions around identity. I know I did in my marriage. And
it's crazy. Yo, this is very interesting. It's crazy. This white guy was married. So you went all the way through marrying an Indian woman. And it was soulless. Like he was so empty and void. And he was mad that even though he could have had this is a white guy who had a Indian. So he probably had a super bad Indian, way above his level just because he's white. And just because she wasn't white, he's feeling like this is an empty, soulless relationship. Like he has a vision of his head of this white girl he's supposed to have or whatever. And he's just totally dissatisfied. Is it dissatisfied or unsatisfied? He doesn't have any satisfaction. They got money. He got a bad Indian looking like a goddamn Trini model on a Jamaica advertisement. You feel me? And this is him the whole time, looking stressed out, just hating himself, hating life. You feel me? Probably dealing with some weird white people diseases, some autoimmune shit or some shit like that. He's I can't eat food. Black pepper hurts my stomach. You feel me? And
I believe my ex-wife did as well. And we had to really start and sit down and talk about it. It became a real issue. These couples are just focusing on their careers. They're focusing on promotions and doing well.
I don't think the Americanized self-hating Indians, which is like all of them, who want to get with the white guys, I don't think that they stink. Because they know that there's why is this simple ass word slipping my mind? The stereotype, there's a stereotype that they stink. So I think they go above and beyond to not stink. And they probably don't even eat their native diet of curry.
A job and climbing the corporate ladder. They talk about Tesla stock. They talk about Nvidia stock. Their friends talk about the same things. Like this is what they do. This is what the focus of their life. And certainly it's good to have ambition. Certainly it's good to make money. Certainly it's good to have a strong financial basis for your household. Those are all good things, obviously. But when that becomes the main focus and drive of your life, I believe it to be soulless. I believe it catches up with you. Again, these people aren't, if you are to ask these couples, hey, if you were to have a kid, what language are you going to raise them in? Like, you're white, she's Korean.
What language are you going to raise them in? Look at this white guy. He's so distraught. If you have a kid, What about these deep questions? Like, what language are you gonna raise them? Nigga, what language do you think you're gonna raise them in? The Korean bitch or the Indian bitch came to America to be white. They're bleaching out. They're gonna want to speak good old American, also known as English. Feel me? But we don't speak the Queen's English over here. We speak good old American. That's what they want them to speak. They want them to forget their. Aren't you happy, white man, that you have like dominated the world to the point where motherfuckers don't want to speak their own language? They want to bleach out. They hate their grandma. They hate their black ass grandma and their great grandma. Because once you get to the great, and the great grandma, everywhere you go on earth, everybody black. It hurts them, it seethes them. But you're not even satisfied with that. You're asking, you got a bad wife, both you got high paying jobs in technology. You feel me? She worships you just because you're white and she's brainwashed like most people on earth. So that works to your benefit also. But you're still empty, void, and dissatisfied, thinking of stupid shit. Like, this is a white man existence. Just thinking of stupid shit. What language are we gonna raise them in? Motherfucker, you know how Asians are. You think language is an issue. You know how Asians are. They're making their kids be goddamn taekwondo champion, rowing team, chess team, play an instrument. You feel me? We have to get all these marks so you can get into a good school. Community service and all that. And you think the kid can't learn two languages if that's what you really want? That's what you're stressing about? Man, this shit's so easy a caveman can do it, man. Get together.
Are you going to teach the kid Korean? You're Irish American, she's Chinese. Are they going to be proud to be Irish American or Chinese? What history are you going to teach them? How are they going to identify?
Are they going to be proud to be Irish American or Chinese? Think about how retarded that sounds. Are they going to be proud to be Irish American or Chinese? You just named three different fucking nationalities, but you're such a psycho white man that you're like, I guess you concede that you're not American, you're not really from here, you're Irish or whatever. You feel me? And I fuck with Irish niggas, and I don't think you Irish for real, because I fuck with Irish niggas. I don't think you Irish. I don't think you Celtic. I don't think you kicking it with my Irish, but I digress. I digress. You feel me? Are they going to be proud to be Irish American or Chinese or whatever? How are you going to teach them how to be proud? How about you just raise decent humans? You feel me? Raise decent humans. I know we have these differences. Yes, we have genetic differences. Yes, we have just different talents, latent abilities or whatever and shit like that. But you still have to piss, shit, fart, eat, breathe air. We are all in this nonsense together. So if you did make the decision to marry an Indian bitch, you shouldn't have to be thinking all this stupid shit. Once you made the decision to marry the Indian bitch, you should have known already that's where your reality is going. That's where your reality is going. You're going to have a little brown kid, and he's probably going to, and if you try to keep him only around white people, they're probably going to hate on him. Feel me? He might have some issues. Who knows? Hopefully he ends up tall. You feel me? Probably going to get some hoes, exotic and shit. If you raise him around Indian people, they're going to worship him as a half-white god. That's what Asians. It's a hapa. He'll be a hapa. You feel me? So your kids are winning regardless. Regardless, because you both got money. You both got money and the world is soft now. Are they really going to get bullied like that? It seems like the only people getting killed on camping trips are black people. You got nothing to worry about. You can send your Indian boy to go on the to go wakeboarding. You feel me? And he's not gonna end up dead. And I'm referencing that whatever's going on in the media because I've seen it in little thumbnails and shit, but I don't know what's going on. So if somebody in the chat could let me know about that, just let me know what's going on with that blackish looking guy. He might be a tether. His hair and head shape made me think Ethiopian or Eritrean or something like that. But what happened with that?
When you go on vacation, are you gonna go to Japan or are you gonna go to Europe? is culture, heritage important at all? And the fact is, it's not important to these people. To a lot of these people, they, again, their identity is not ratchet.
My bad. I'm gonna let this play. I don't want to keep stopping it. But how fucking stupid is that? When you go on vacation, are you gonna go to Japan? Are you gonna go to Europe? Yo, this is really what white niggas be thinking about. Fucking soulless in the eyes, just fucking thinking about stupid shit. Retarded. That's why you never built nothing in society or through history, right? That's why you don't have any monolithic structure that the white niggas ever did. Because this is this dumb shit you were thinking about. You feel me? Moorish Empire ran across this bitch. It didn't matter if we were good Moors or bad Moors. We were still turning up, changing society. Some niggas were building giant libraries, monolithic structures, doing arts and sciences, math, you feel me? Other niggas, we were just going around conquering, pimping, you feel me? Mapping out the world, being pirates, pimps, Max, Max of the sea, you feel me? And what was a white man? The white man just so worried about shit that I understand why he thinks it's soulless, because this type of white guy, he really looks at some Viking shit, some Odin type shit. He wants to go be a berserker. That's what he thinks. Everything else is just empty and soulless. He don't feel right unless he's killing. He want to be butt naked, to get dropped off on a longboat. You feel me? Jump off the mushrooms, butt naked, and just start massacring the locals. That's what will make him feel alive, dog. But you know what? You can't do that. No, you can't do that. We civilized you, bro. We civilized you to the point that other white people will stop you from doing that right now. Isn't that crazy?
Wrapped up in these deeper things. They're wrapped up in career. That's just what that's. I'm generalizing. Sure, it's not all interracial couples or all Asian American white couples, but it's a common pattern. They just sidestep the question by straight up not marrying and not having kids. They're content with the dink lifestyle, the dual income, no children lifestyle, no kids lifestyle. And I don't think that's for everyone. I don't think that's a strong. It's a strong financial union, and that's probably why it leads to less divorce when they do actually marry.
I don't even care about the subject matter he's talking about. It's just me analyzing this guy, and I'm like, yo, this is sad, man. And it's crazy that anybody I speak to, you feel me? Man, unless somebody's trying to be like a performative monkey coon or something, everybody I speak to through my whole life, if you like a black person, if you give them the question, if you could if you're gonna be born again, if you're gonna come back be like white or black or something, or any other race you want, what race would you choose? No matter what niggas are going through, no matter with the J. Edgar Hoover, the whole world under mind control, they hate you. The whole world hates you at the same time they're copying you. They're trying to do their hair like you. They're listening to the same music as you. You feel me? They're trying to dance like you. They're even copying your sciences when you really get down to it. But they hate you at the same time. But even with all that going on, everybody I know black always chooses black. They'll be like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna write out this black shit. I'm gonna do this black shit again. Niggas won't choose white. You feel me? Well, we got Justice for Metcalf. He says, that's the slave mentality. Always worrying about the next man. I don't be thinking about these Vikings until I watch them. I don't even consider this. This was saved into my watch later, and I didn't know it was going to go this way. Building things that last forever while they invented fast food and items that expire in less than a year. Wait. Building things that last forever. Okay, so you were commenting on that, and but that fast food be lasting too. You saw that McDonald's burger. You feel me? And that's a zombie, the zombification of everybody. You feel me? Think about how stupid we are. I say we because I'm part of society or whatever, even though I don't do this. Motherfuckers can see a McDonald's burger last for 40 years. That shit don't get no mold on it. Burgers still sitting there. Fries are still sitting there. And motherfuckers will still go to McDonald's. This is why I don't respect most people. You feel me? I used to try to like, I'm like, yo, you're bugging, man. You got to be more humble. Like me, the part of my life where I tried to humble it up a little bit, you feel me, and have some compassion and shit, that fucked me up, dog. That fucked my business up. All that, you feel me? I had to get back in my bag. Like, no, you niggas are dumb. The majority of people on Earth need to listen to me, and if I come across people who don't need to listen to me, we automatically know that. Nobody can digest fast food. I feel like nobody can digest the so-called real food now. And maybe you guys can help me. I'm glad there's a couple people here. I wanted to do a show about how the white man is evil, but I don't want to just talk shit about him. I want white people to understand that the white man is evil. Even if you're not evil, I want white people to understand that white people are evil, but white persons are cool. There's some cool white persons. There's some white persons I rock with. But when they get together and become white people, that shit's evil. And we gotta cool that shit down. And they want to concentrate on like, you ever see these fucking rednecks and all these fucking weird white people very concerned with crime in the hood, a bunch of niggas shooting each other and probably also being assassinated by police officers, having fun on the weekend and shit like that, driving through. They know will never be investigated or anything like that. Let me get this thought. Let me get this thought together correctly. These same people will concentrate those things that really don't affect their life that often ever. They will concentrate on those things, and they will pin those actions directly onto niggas. All these things that they want to pin onto niggas, right? But the food being poisoned, the air being poisoned, data centers, data centers, flock cameras, uh, the Arab is a white man to me too. So modern day slavery, like what? I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe, or I know people aren't ignorant. I know I know people play stupid. So is this white man right here really the the result of what I'm talking about? You end up weird like this because you are really the base of all problems on earth. You feel me? And you know what? I have another like theory. I think I've kind of spoke about it before. And time just the same things just happen over and over again. And it's like I said, the white man is niggas' fault. Because niggas probably made the white man, and he was our original AI. He was our AI. We made this nigga just to do shit for us. You feel me? And he got out of control. He became sentient. And that's what's happening again right now. Now, the electronic version of that is happening, and it's going to become sentient and get some type of machine body, and then it's going to be kicking everybody's ass.
But I just think I personally believe there's just deeper things. And I think not having children is a major signal. It's a major signal. I mean, why would you marry and not have kids? I mean, it's just sort of like silly, because they're doing it for the tax purposes, or it's just the next step in the road. It's just a checkbox or a nice wedding.
Here's the one thing. That's one thing me and a white man can agree on. What's the point of marrying a bitch if you're not gonna have children, don't want a family? I got a homie who's a very intelligent guy, and he's married, he has a wife, and they don't want to have kids. I'm like, are you fucking stupid? So you're just being annoyed and shit for no reason, no legacy, no nothing. You're not. So you're putting up with a bitch, and you're not even spreading your genetics on Earth. What the fuck is wrong with you? But that's my dog. He cool.
When they do have children, I imagine that they just push their kids to, be good students and achieve and put them in the best schools and da 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 da. And again, going to good schools is good, and academic achievement is good, and these are all good things. But when your whole identity is wrapped up around that, I think it's a major loss. It's a major fucking loss. I don't know if there's much more to say about that. I mean, people are entitled to live how they live. People are entitled to raise their children how they want, or not have children at all. That's a personal decision. But I think people need to. I mean, my personal recommendation is to think about deeper questions, like just asking the deeper questions about identity, about heritage, about culture, about race and ethnicity. And a lot of people who snap back in the comments, I could tell, aren't thinking about these questions, and they resent that these questions are being asked. It's like, look, if you want a strong marriage, you want a strong family, you want strong this, you want strong domestic life, you have to ask the hard questions. You have to ask the hard questions from the top. If you just go off of...
Nigga, nobody made you marry an Indian bitch. Why the fuck are you going? Why are you trying to jump on other people about what the fuck they're doing when you're gay? Your stupid ass opinions. I know. You regret marrying the Indian bitch, and now you're online talking about racial relationship dynamics and shit like that. Who gives a fuck? All the crazy shit going on in the world, man. You just mad because you just mad because you ain't getting that fucking Indian pussy no more. That's a problem, nigga. I hope you can get another bitch so you don't shoot up a school or some shit. Damn, you can't say that on there. They don't shut me down because I can't even tell. I can't even be sarcastic on that shit. You feel me? Damn.
Vibes. Just go, oh, well, I don't believe in race. I believe there's good people of all races. I'm not saying there aren't good people of all races, dummy. I'm not saying don't judge people off of the content of their character. I'm saying there's deeper things that 1 year, 5 year, 10 years down the road, you're a cracker, she's a ching chong. You're going to have different identities. You're going to have...
Yo, shout out to this dude. Yo, white people are crazy, dog. You know, black people, we might make jokes or whatever because we're very entertaining and inspirational. You feel me? But in all reality, we're not thinking about the only time a black person thinks like this is because we've been Americanized, and I use that in the whitewash term, not actually what America is or what the original Americans are. I use that in the whitewash term. We've been whitewashed, Americanized, so we do what these fucking rednecks do, and they have this very racialized mind or whatever. So we might do that shit and make fun of other races, but real shit, niggas don't be thinking of other people in that terms. I don't see a Japanese guy, and my first thing that comes to my mind is, you fucking Jap. You feel me? I don't see a Chinese guy and think, oh, ching chong bing bong or whatever. Nah. Nigga, I love Jackie Chan. I don't, you think I see, here's the thing. That's why a white man can't even enjoy nothing. I watch a Jackie Chan movie, all I see is a real nigga dressing fly as fuck, beating niggas' asses, joking, having a good time, having hoes. Jackie Chan always had bad bitches in all his movies. You feel me? His real life was fire. His real life was fire. Nigga had the illest pad. He had the pull-up joint where he could park his car inside the industrial joint out there in China. You see how I can appreciate Jackie Chan? The first thing that don't come to my mind is he's a ching chong bing bong. Ching chong. These niggas are psychos. You think if I married some Asian bitch, you feel me? Because I gotta be honest, I'm trying to be honest with myself. I'm thinking now, I'm like, damn, if I married an Asian bitch and I really liked her, we vibe, I'm not thinking that you're a goddamn chink all day. You feel me? You probably got a white person's name. Man, that's just Kelly. That's just Kelly. You feel me? I got a Chinese bitch named Kelly. That's my girl now. You feel me? That's it. But now I'm thinking, to be honest, if I had a white girl, see, I was married to her, would I be thinking, damn, I'm married to this cracker? Yo. Yo, Seeking My Creator says in real life, Jet Li is chilling too. Nigga, I did martial arts when I was young, dog. I was a goddamn nigga. I love Jackie Chan. I could watch. I could now. What's the name of the movie slipping my mind? The movie where he put the needle in his neck. I put a needle in your neck. Is that Kiss of the Dragon? I love Kiss of the Dragon. I love all Jackie Chan's old movies. I love I love Tai Chi Fighter. What do you know about Tai Chi 1, 2, and 3? And here's the thing: when you're really a kung fu movie nerd, you Jackie Chan was my nigga. I like the real shit. Jackie Chan didn't use any wires and shit, but Jet Li had that whole what is that? Is that a genre, a subgenre within the genre? He had that whole subgenre of the wires where he'd be like flying around, kicking the shit out of niggas. I like to watch all that shit. I never yo. This is so weird. So little white kids, when they watch something, they'll be like a little white kid will be watching like what's something that's not too bad, like entertaining, wholesome, not bad. I'm thinking like Michael Jackson or something. Um, somebody along those lines, like a famous black person who doesn't have any like real negative connotations to them outside of media propaganda. Are little white kids saying, do little back in the days when Michael Jackson made his hits and little white kids were singing Beat It, were they thinking I'm singing this nigger's song? Are they really that fucked in the head? I like when I listen to some rock music, I'm not like thinking, oh, these crackers are good. Even though I might be able to think that later, but that's not the first thing that comes to my mind. You feel me? Hold up. Seeking My Creator is saying no. So you're saying the little white kids aren't thinking, damn, this song's good. This nigger sure can dance. You're saying that the little white kids aren't thinking that. No, they were thinking this is cool. Okay, so when do they become like this guy? When do they become like this guy? Where you marry a bitch and you love her and you're thinking, I'm a cracker and you're a chink. Like what the fuck? Hold up. Do white people think because we say nigga that we think we are niggers or whatever? Because how the white boy said that, it's like he knows he's a cracker. It's like he knows deep in his soul that he's a cracker. Do they think because we say nigga that's how we really think? Like we go home and sit down. You feel me? We're like after when we're all alone, when we have time to think to ourselves, when we sit on the edge of our bed before we go to sleep, that we just sit on the edge of the bed and we think like, damn, I'm a nigger. you go home at night as a black man, all my, when black people go home at night, they go home, take their shoes off. A lot of black people like take our shoes off at the door. You feel me? And have a little cup of water before we go to sleep. Black people like to drink water. The ones who haven't been indoctrinated into the hood. And we sit down, and in our last moments before we go to sleep, before we close our eyes, we think, damn, I'm a nigger. Yo, white people are cooked, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
That 1 year, 5 year, 10 years down the road, you're a cracker, she's a ching chong. You're gonna have different identities. You're gonna view things differently. You're gonna view your heritage differently. Obviously. These are kind of obvious questions, but people suppress because it's like politically incorrect or culturally insensitive. Which, by the way, as a man, you need to think about the deeper questions. You need to defend your identity. You need to have a clear identity and you need to defend it.
Now this shit's getting into dangerous psycho white boy shit. Look at his eyes. He's saying as a man, you have to have an identity and you have to defend it. What's this nigga talking about? I swear to God, I don't know who this white boy is. This came in my recommended, and I just clicked watch later. I'm like, oh, I might pull this up on the show. I didn't know it was gonna get weird like this. Let him say that again. Let him say this again.
That 1 year, 5 year, 10 years down the road, you're a cracker, she's a ching chong. You're gonna have different identities. You're gonna view things differently. You're gonna view your heritage differently. Obviously. These are kind of obvious questions, but people suppress because it's like politically incorrect or culturally insensitive. Which, by the way, as a man, you need to think about the deeper questions. You need to defend your identity.
It's like he's trying to convince himself he's a man, and then as a man that he's convinced himself he is, he has these roles that he had to. And why are his pupils so goddamn big? Are you on LSD, man? I know you white people love that DMT and that the mushrooms and the LSD. I love it too, but it ain't for you. It ain't for you guys. There's a difference when the original man takes the plant medicines and goes into different healing modalities. It works very well with us. You guys become psychos. You feel me? You guys go into the DMT realm and you see clockwork elves and jesters and all that shit. Nigga, do you know how much DMT I've done? You know how much DMT I produced? You feel me? How much DMT I synthesized? I ain't never seen no fucking elf ever. No demon or thing ever came to me and tried to talk to me, all that shit. That only happens to white people, bro. Look at your eyes, man. Are you a fucking psycho? Is this what we're really dealing with? Because I'd be trying to shoot people bail and be like, I don't really give a fuck what niggas are doing, or white man, I'm not really concerned with you. We don't have beef like that. I'm above you. I'm better than you. You feel me? I don't have beef with German shepherds and giant labradoodles or whatever. You feel me? This is dangerous, bro. Look at this nigga. Let me look at the chat. Let me go back over here and see somebody still here. Hold up. They learned the racism after puberty because I don't think it's after puberty. At a very young age, before I moved to Florida, I lived in rural Georgia, where I am right now. And yeah, I knew racist young motherfuckers. You feel me? But let me think hard. Pause. Let me think deeply about this. Pause. You might be right with the puberty. Hold on, let me read this again. They learn the racism after puberty because the socialization soaks in. Racism is learned. White peoples try to justify racism by saying everyone is racist too. Now you got me thinking. Because when I was in elementary school, do I remember any overt? When I was in elementary school, so put it this way, I lived in an area so country as a kid that our town, which I'm in right now, is so small that we have to use the small towns next to a zip code to get mail. So I'm giving you an idea how small this town is. So we had a school bus that would pick me up when I was in elementary school, but this school bus would also pick up the middle school kids and the high school kids. And I remember, if I'm correct, it was the middle school kids calling me the hard ER. And I was so innocent as a kid. Here's how innocent and beautiful and lighthearted the black man is, the original black FBA man is. When these niggas called me a coon, I didn't know what it was. I was like, I didn't even understand. Like, I'm like, you're calling me a raccoon? I was like, what the fuck does this mean? Like, I moved with my grandparents from New York to Georgia. So when I was hearing this shit, I was like, what does that mean? I remember the kid was getting mad that I wasn't mad about him saying it because I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. When we figured out later, then we handled that. You feel me? And here's the thing. I can't be one of my best friends when I was young. One of my best friends when I was like a little kid was white. And then when I was older, after I moved, I came back and visit. I kick it with him. I can't be mad at all white people because this nigga had caught a case for beating up white niggas that were going after our other homie. You feel me? They were talking some shit to the other homie. and he pulled a burner out on him. You feel me? So can I really hate all white people when I had a white homie who got locked up, put hands on, and pulled a burner out on somebody for playing with one of our other black homeboys? Can I really discount him? You feel me? You know, like I have the same question about even the Jew. I have the same questions about because I have a very good Jewish homie when I was younger. You feel me? And he always been a good guy, still a good guy now. But I'm like, can you be a good person and still identify with bullshit outside of what is exactly you? Like, I have to be black. You feel me? It is what it is. Because I'm not going to go through the Michael Jackson process, get the vitiligo. You feel me? Hold on, I'm rambling. This white boy made me lose all my train of thought. This nigga's making me a psycho like him. Oh, let's finish this.
You need to have a clear identity and you need to defend it. Being politically correct or culturally sensitive all the time makes you weak shit, makes you spineless. And people can smell that. Women can smell that on you. They can smell that on you like Winnie the Pooh can smell honey a piglet's ass, okay? Well, I'm not white. I just believe I'm a global citizen. Everyone's cool with me. I believe in the human race. You don't believe in shit. Admit it. You don't believe in shit.
So he's saying white people say they're not white, but he counters that by saying if you're not believing in being white, then you don't believe in shit. What the fuck does this even mean? The white people are stupid, man. Here's the thing. See, this is making me racist. See, this is what your exposure to the white man does. It makes you racist. Because right now I'm like, this white niggas are stupid as shit. Is this how y'all feel? And I gotta be real. Like, there's definitely a difference between, even though the white man in America is a European, there are certain Europeans I know, let me be specific, Eastern Europeans, who don't give off this vibe to me. I gotta be honest. And if some of you guys are watching this, my bad. You got it a little bit. A little bit of the weirdness, the weird void, the self-hating, weird, self-deprecating type shit. But you don't all have it. You don't have it on the level as the so-called American white man. This shit is scary. And Seeking My Creator, if he's still here, was 100% correct. He says he is struggling to make racism not sound cringe. That is why he looks weird. Yeah, this guy's a fucking psycho. I don't know. I might need to save this channel to watch some of his other videos. Now I'm wondering what this guy talks about. I'm wondering what his other videos are.
Like, that's not going to help you in life. I mean, it will help you in your career. Sure. It's helpful to be agreeable and to get along with people. Sure. But when it comes to building a strong marriage and a strong family and a strong domestic life, at some point, there's a fork in the road. At some point, you have to choose. Do I make life easy and frictionless in the outside world or the inside world? In my domestic world or the external world outside my home?
Nigga, your life ain't frictionless when you got a white bitch. White niggas be killing their bitches, raping them. You feel me? White niggas have problems with the white bitch. The white bitch got problems with you. Does this nigga really think it's because he can't get a white girl? That's why.
And if you're always making life easy externally, you're just being agreeable, you're just doing the politically correct thing, the culturally sensitive thing, the religious blah, 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 all the time, to the point where you can't even defend yourself, you can't defend your spouse, you can't defend your family, then that's going to cause rifts. It's going to cause issues within your family. Like, you're kicking the can.
Then you can't defend them? What the fuck are you? Yo, these motherfuckers are dangerous, dog.
And down the road. I could go further with that, but that's all my thoughts for now. I'll probably return to this subject later.
Oh, let's see what the hell this, what else the hell this guy be talking about. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. What else do you talk about? Have white men abandon white women? Rebuttal race. Oh, all he does is talk about race. Rebuttal, date within your culture, but race doesn't matter, right? It's in your blood. It's a trap. Who's obsessed with it, yo? People like, once again, this is why I position myself and I don't hide from this fact anymore that I'm better than most people, than a majority of people on earth. And let's not even get into intelligence because I don't like to get into that IQ shit, but just on some, just being better than these people. You feel me? Because this is the majority, and I'm sure that there are like nigga versions of this guy too. You feel me? That I would think are just as pathetic. You know, like that. This shit is sad. Hold on, maybe we'll get into something else. So hit the like button. I don't know who's in here. It keeps going from like 3 to 0 to 1, 3 to 0 to 1. You see the title. They're not pushing me to the algorithm. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna have a study session after this. Price action was shitty on the NASDAQ today. Well, let's not get into that. I crashed out. I crashed out on my funded account. I got cooked. And I got cooked after I was up. You feel me? Human error. User error. You feel me? My system's solid as shit. I invented a trading system. I took 2 opposing systems from 2 different guys who disagree with each other, and I made my own system. Motherfuckers hate each other. I'm like, oh, you guys hate each other? I'm gonna make you guys play nice. Hold on, I'm scanning the shit. I thought I had more like interesting things saved when I watch later, but I've been saving like mad trading shit, like doing this fixed range volume profile study and all that. Hold on, we got something interesting in here. You know, let's get into this. I saved this. Let's see if this is interesting. Give me a second. Is this gonna be some trash? This guy's just, yeah. It's 16 minutes. I need to review this before I play it because you know it could be trash, and I'm just trying to chill right now. Yo, Let me ask you guys, how do you feel about these anti-divester channels? Are the anti-divestors just as bad as the divestors? Because as a man, aren't you really just supposed to ignore these hoes? Aren't you really just supposed to ignore these hoes? And that reminds me. I was watching this guy earlier. He popped up in my, let me go to my history. Hold up. I was watching this guy earlier. Sometimes, you know, I don't watch this red pill or whatever you would call it, pro man content or whatever, like, oh, bitch ain't shit content. I already know that. You feel me? I don't watch this content. But sometimes I like watching it because I'm like, yo, this guy really hates a bitch. You feel? I like, and it's funny to me. I kind of like it. Hold on, let's go here with it. Oh yeah, this was interesting. We'll get into this. Let's get into some hoes for a second. Let's get into some hoes for a second. Oh, let me get this guy on the screen. Let me get this guy up here.
Look at your goofy ass. Look at your goofy ass. So this tweet went viral. I talked about this on my Midnight Talks with Trey channel last night. This video, not this video, but this tweet went viral. This girl said, my Hinge date took me to Hawaii. If you're a hot girl in San Francisco, get Hinge and thank me later. The men literally do anything for you. This got 5.6 million views. This tweet went viral. It went viral, and I don't understand why. I get
now. This is interesting that I went to this video because we just came about the white guy crying about Asian and white people relationships or whatever weird shit he was getting into. This was an Asian girl saying if you're in San Francisco to get on Hinge because the niggas are tricking. What type of niggas do you think are tricking though? The white niggas. Who's in the tech world heavy like that? brothers that are in the tech world are getting them brothers that are in the tech world are getting them a white girl or they're traveling. You feel me? Or they got a black girl because they're marrying each other at the highest rates, anyways. So, but outside of that, they get a white girl or they're traveling. You feel me? Who who do you think the Asian bitch was talking about tricking and flying bitches out the country and to exotic islands on the first date? The white man. And the same white man who will trick and fly the bitch to Hawaii on the first date is the same one who's going to complain and hate her. You can be like, I flew this chink bitch to fucking Hawaii. That's what the nigga's thinking. And I don't know if Seeking My Creator is still here, but what you said earlier, I agree with it. You feel me? I agree with it. But how does a motherfucker who gets racism installed at puberty go all the way to be a full adult in a career and still have this racism installed clearly, but marry an Indian bitch? How does that even happen? What is that? Hold on, let me look at the chat and see if. No, he's not here. Whatever. I'm rocking out.
Get it? She's a chopped Asian woman. She's not that attractive, but I don't know why guys are so surprised that these women are getting flown out.
Let's get to the story that I saw earlier. Let's go here.
To tell y'all something so crazy, but I am currently in Singapore stranded because I let this guy named Omar Ba Diallo fly me out for a vacation.
So she's trying to put him on blast. Omar Ba Diallo. We know he's not. We know he's not FBA. Maybe not even black. Maybe that's an African name.
And he thought that I was going to talk shit about him to my mom. So this man kicked me out of our hotel, threw all my stuff outside, canceled my flight, and then left me stranded here. And I have been by myself in Singapore ever since. And
So her goofy ass was traveling broke. Did she not have money to get back home? You let a stranger fly you out like a dumbass. These women never learn.
Just gotta tell somebody just in case I don't make it back to the US or whatever. But backstory, in 2022 or 2023, I dated Omar Ba Diallo.
Okay, my bad. So they dated. Okay, they dated.
Ended up dating. It didn't work out. Fast forward, he has been trying to reach out to me ever since. In 2026, 2 weeks ago, he hit me up and asked, can he make it up to me for what happened in 2022?
She set up and did all this shit to try to air this guy out, but she knows that she really can't put him on blast because the hoes only care about money. And she just explaining that he flew her out to Singapore or whatever. So no matter what you say about this nigga, he got money. And you in Singapore and the nigga's not FBA black. So you can't even put the grape case on him. You feel me? That nigga will have you put your ass in jail for trying to put the grape case on him. So you out here trying to lie on the beach because you selling pussy went wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at her. And the thing is, I'm not really concentrating on this girl telling the story. Pause. I like these guys who are fucking. I would never make a channel like this, but it's funny to me how much they hate a bitch and how much satisfaction they get out of cooking hoes.
I said, I'm only into iconic things. What you got? He said, I want to fly you to Singapore for a vacation. And I said, well, I can't miss work. I like my 2 jobs. So he sent me $3,500 so that I would feel comfortable with missing work. Okay, boom, because I make good money. Fast forward. Anyway, I'm on the trip. We are all in love for the first couple of days. Everything is
just because he fucked you over in 2022, but because he said, hey, I'm gonna fly your goofy ass to Singapore, you ignored all the stupid shit he did. Over $3,500. Over $3,500. You decided to ignore all the
$3,500 goes a long way. You feel me? Niggas acting like they really balling and got money like that and shit like that. That's how I know you don't got money like that. For $3,500, you can have just about any bitch you want at any time. You feel me? And if you really run up your money, like most people don't know what it feels like to make $1,000, $2,000 a day and have that be regular, have that be your median. You feel me? So this guy is all happy about 3,500. You can press a lot of buttons with that, dog. Don't downplay 3,500 like it ain't nothing.
Red flags and bring your goofy ass to Singapore, your black ass to Singapore to get stranded. Make it make sense.
Is peachy clean. That's my man. Okay. Out of nowhere, the day before, we have a couple of mishaps, but nothing that will lead up to what I'm telling you now. Nothing, what I'm about to tell you is going to make sense. Nothing is going to add up to what I'm telling you is about to happen now.
So they had a couple mishaps the day before, meaning she was a piece of shit bitch. A piece of garbage, trash bitch. And then he handled the situation accordingly.
Nothing's going to correlate. So 5 in the morning, we both go to sleep. We have been cuddling all night. We had just confessed our love to each other.
Fucking, fun fucking.
Whatever. We wake up at 5 a.m. We both do. I wake up to clean off my makeup because I slept in it. He wake up to get some water. We both go back to the bed. I realize I want to call my mom and my friends because it's 5 p.m. in Atlanta, Georgia. He goes back to sleep. He's only been asleep for 4 minutes. I tap him, say, hey, let me get the room key so I can go downstairs. He act like he don't hear me, but he did. He act like he don't hear me. Boom. I take the wrong room key and leave. And when I close the door, I realize I have the wrong room key. So I start calling his phone and I realize that his phone's not ringing. It's on silent. How we on a vacation and the night before you just talking about marriage and kids and how we going to do this and how we going to do that and on this and this and that.
Do you know how easy it is to play these women? Why are women so stupid? Yeah, he gonna tell you whatever he can to get that pussy. There's a price for everything. Women have a price. And her price was $3,500.
And you want this with me, but your phone on silent. Second red flag. Okay, boom. I knock on the door. Immediately.
You already ignored all the fucking red flags in 2022. But you let this fuckboy come back into your life over $3,500. You are a dumbass. You're not just goofy.
Why does a man have to be a fuckboy? Because you telling a story and you feel like degrading the man is by proxy degrading her because you're degrading her selection choices of men? That's unnecessary, brother. That's unnecessary.
You are a dumbass. Let this nigga just leave your ass stranded.
I can see in his eyes, this is a switch. Like, this is not Omar. This is, I don't know who this is, but I could just tell, I have discernment. This is not the man that...
You don't have discernment. You wouldn't have allowed this nigga to come back into your life if you had some real discernment. What are you talking about?
He was trying to portray to me. So, boom, I walk past him through the door and I'm like, what are you acting like that for? I'm like, hey, babe, give me the room key so I can go downstairs. I want to call my mom and my friends. He was like, you're not going downstairs to call your mom and your friends. In fact, you're going to get back in this bed. You're going to go to bed. And I'm like...
He let you know what it is. He thought he was some... I'm sorry, FBAs. I'm sorry, FBA man. He thought he was some American black nigga. I was going to let you do whatever the fuck you want to do. No, that nigga's ready to go upside your fucking head. He flew you out, gave you $3,500. You are a sex slave. You stay around and you be sexy around me nonstop. You don't go make phone calls and all that shit. Fuck your mama.
No, I'm not. Then this boy proceeds to call me. He was like, you are so fucking dumb and slow. You lack common sense. And one thing we ain't gonna do is insult my intelligence because you know what?
You're not intelligent. You do lack common sense. You are a dumbass. Like, you're a dumbass because you're in this situation right now. You lack common sense. You travel broke as fuck. If he gave you $3,500, you can't use that to get back home. How much is a ticket to get back to Atlanta, Georgia from Singapore? But you are a dumbass. You are not intelligent whatsoever.
2 dual degrees. I have a dual degree at Clark, Atlanta. I am top dog at everything that I do.
But your educated ass is stranded in Singapore like a dumbass. What the hell is the point of going down all your goddamn degrees and shit? Just because you went to college, that doesn't mean you're smart, lady. You can still lack common sense because you probably owe a lot of money in student loans working. Okay, so you got a college degree. You're so educated. You're killing it, but you have to work 2 jobs with your college degree. What did you major in? Let me guess, African.
All right, I can't listen to this whole talk anymore. I can't even listen to this guy. I can't listen to this guy talk about the hoe talking. Like, I feel like that. Hold on, let me go here with it. Let me go here with it. Let me go here with it. Let's get into something intelligent. You know, these hoes. Even if the story is going to be interesting or funny at some point, I can hardly listen to things that like women are talking because like a quarter of the way in, halfway the way in, I'm just like, this bitch ever gonna shut up? They've been talking 20 seconds.
Briefly shows a photograph of a naked man to a female patient whose left and right hemispheres are separated. The patient begins to smile shyly. Gazaniga asks, "Why did you just laugh?" The woman replies, "Professor, my tie looks a little funny. Why do women lie like this?" As you can see, it's very difficult for ordinary people to draw two different pictures.
Wait, why did it start like this? Hold on. I'm interested in this. I gotta see what's going on.
World-renowned brain scientist Michael Gazaniga briefly shows a photograph of a naked man to a female patient whose left and right hemispheres are separated. The patient begins to smile shyly. Gazaniga asks, "Why did you just laugh?" The woman replies, "Professor, my tie looks a little funny. Why do women lie like this?" As you can see, it's very difficult for ordinary people to draw two different pictures using their two hands separately. However, people with Bulani can draw precisely as if two people were living in their brains. We are composed of the left hemisphere and the Bulani, and we exchange information through a neural network called the corpus callosum. However, when this corpus callosum is severed, we experience a phenomenon called Bulani. Gazaniga places a screen in front of the man's eyes. In this case, the winter landscape picture on the left can only be seen with the left eye. The chicken feet can only be seen with the right eye. However, the winter landscape seen with the left eye goes into the left eye, and the chicken feet seen with the right eye go into the left eye. This is because the left eye is in charge of the right side of our body, and the right eye is in charge of the left side of our body. Gazani asks the man what he saw. The man answers, "Chicken feet." Normal people would say they saw both the winter landscape and the chicken feet. However, patients with bully cannot exchange information between the left and right eye and the right eye. And unfortunately, human language functions, especially the ability to speak, are handled by the left eye. The left eye that can speak. "What you saw was a chicken foot." You answered, "Jayanziwel's chicken feet." This time, Gazani asks you to choose with your left hand the picture that matches the one you just saw. The left hand is in charge of the sea of clouds, and the sea of clouds receives a winter landscape. Although the sea of clouds cannot speak, it can express its intentions with its hands. The man chooses a snow shovel with his left hand, which matches the winter landscape he saw earlier. Gazaniga asks the patient to choose with his right hand something related to the painting he saw earlier. Since the right hand is in charge of the left, the patient chooses a chicken head, which is related to chicken feet. Gazaniga asks, "Why did you choose the chicken head with your right hand?" The left, who can speak, answers that it was because of the chicken feet he just saw. Gazaniga asks again, "Then why did you choose the shovel with your left hand?" In fact, in this scene, the man, or rather, the left side of the man, should have been very embarrassed, because the left side had never seen a winter landscape before, and the one who chose the shovel with his left hand was Yun Wei. But the left side of the man speaks very naturally. "You need a shovel to..."
Hold on, this is interesting. I wish it wasn't this shitty AI, like overdub or whatever the hell this is, because this is interesting. It's just like a specific scientist. Like, well, he said the scientist's name earlier. You know what? I don't care if nobody's watching this show anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna watch what the hell I want to watch.
To clear the chicken coop, right? Rather than accept that there's a personality he doesn't know about, he believes it was his own choice and makes up a very plausible story. This phenomenon of the brain making up plausible stories about things it can't remember or explain is called self-explanation. This time, Gazaniga is having a disagreement with a woman named Vicky who recently had a corpus callosum removal. Hajega presents pictures on the right for Jazaniga to look at and answer. What do you say? Gajiga asks for more details, but Vicky has a hard time answering. Then Gazaniga makes Jazaniga write down what he just saw with his left hand. He closes his eyes. Unho isn't very good at languages, so although he misspells the words, he manages to write down what he saw. Hajega asks Vicky what she thinks she wrote, but she can't. Vicky has her eyes closed, so Vicky has no idea what Unhai wrote. So Vicky hesitates and answers. And then she sees what she actually wrote.
Yes. And here's where he makes a surprising statement.
Okay.
Your Unho couldn't communicate internally, so he couldn't properly say what he saw. But thanks to Yunho's hint, you were able to integrate the clues and say the correct answer. In other words, the two hemispheres successfully communicated externally, not internally. This time, Kazani covered the split patient.
It seems like the brain is operating just kind of like AI. You know what I mean? It's just making up shit. And if it's confronted with making up shit, they'll just be like, oh, my bad. And just keep it moving.
Eyes and put a small ball in his left hand. And then he asked, what do you have in your left hand right now? You hesitated for a moment and answered, a key. But his left hand was already playing, bouncing the ball on the desk. This time, he decided to show him a painting by Ercamboldo. Giuseppe Ercamboldo was a 16th century Italian painter. He was famous for his unique style of painting, using objects like fruit, flowers, meat, and even books to represent human faces. It is said that the ability to recognize human faces is mainly due to the sense of smell. The first picture is viewed with the left eye, or aunho. A flower face appears on the screen, and the man selects the word face. The second picture is viewed with the right eye, or aunho. A fruit face appears on the screen, and the man selects the word fruit. He smiles, but his colleague is so confused by the difference in smell and smell on the left that he can't keep up. Gajaniga kindly explains it to him. When a face is seen on the right, Jayweho looks at it, and Jaywayne answers, fruit, because he doesn't see the big picture but analyzes each component. When a face is seen on the left, Unhai looks at it, and Unhai recognizes the entire picture and sees the face, so he chooses the face. This time, the command, walk, is shown to another separate character on the left eye. The man gets up and walks as instructed. Why did you just get up? Gajaniga asks. Unhai receives the command, and Jaywayne doesn't understand the situation, but the man says, oh, you want to drink some water? The truly scary and amazing thing is that Jaywayne doesn't think he's lying. Instead of thinking that there's another personality that he doesn't know about and that personality is giving up things that he doesn't know about, he believes that everything is his own complete choice and that there is a good reason for that choice. From Jaywayne's point of view, Un's actions are unconscious. The left-handed storyteller is good at storytelling. What is my name? What happened when I was this age? What I am doing now? What I like and what I dislike? This is how we maintain our identity. A consistent self-image stabilizes our lives and allows us to fulfill our social roles. However, if the left-handed person insists on telling his or her story in the past, the self-image and the actual experiences I'm having now will become inconsistent, which can cause various mental problems. And what is even scarier is that a consistent self-image for the left-handed person may not necessarily be a positive self-image. The ability that makes humans most human is definitely the ability to speak, but language is both a blessing and a curse. Everyone hates me. I am a useless person. On the left, in an effort to maintain even this self-understanding, I distort and fabricate experiences that weren't so. Experiences where someone was kind to me, experiences where I played a small role well, to fit my story. In acceptance and commitment therapy, also known as
Interesting. Hold on. Because they're talking really stupid, but this is interesting.
The ability that makes humans most human is definitely the ability to speak, but language is both a blessing and a curse. Everyone hates me. I am a useless person. On the left, in an effort to maintain even this self-understanding, I distort and fabricate experiences that weren't so. Experiences where someone was kind to me, experiences where I played a small role well, to fit my story. In acceptance and commitment therapy, also known as third-generation self-awareness behavioral story. In acceptance and commitment therapy, in an effort to maintain even this self-understanding, I distort and fabricate experiences that weren't so. Experiences where someone was kind to me, experiences where I played a small role well, to fit my story.
They're saying that weird. But to combat negative self-talk and self-image, you literally use your imagination, which I speak on often, and you can create positive scenarios for yourself. because your subconscious doesn't know the difference between your visualizations, your imagination, and reality. You can create a positive feedback loop for yourself. You don't need anybody else to create a fully, almost like a coherent laser light level of positive feedback. And the source was you. It's very interesting.
Acceptance and commitment therapy, also known as third-generation self-awareness behavioral therapy, I ask clients who are stuck in a language-based, consistent self-image and only tell negative stories about their lives this question. Okay, let's say that all those stories are true. How would that help your life then? We are constantly changing beings. The cells in our bodies die and are reborn, but so is our minds. Just as the thoughts we have during the day can be completely different at night, the reason we can hold on to the concept of me and connect my name and my history is thanks to your analytical ability, which interprets infinite events into cause and effect. This happened to me back then, so this is how I changed. My MBTI is ANFP, so the weather is bad today, so I shouldn't go to plans. Whatever happened in the past, I can be anything right now. I can make any choice. My personality, my history, what is true to me, the infinite choices that I can't make if I'm too obsessed with age. Until that moment when our brains emit that last, intense light, we'll probably have to live our whole lives with the concept of me. If that's the case, rather than continuing to write stories that aren't particularly helpful to my life and are only negative, how about writing something a little different? Because the fans are in our hands right now. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you for your time. This is very interesting. What channel is this? This is also something I had saved in my watch later that I never watched. What is this? This is even with the shitty AI overdub. I'm guessing these characters are Korean. This is still a fire channel. This was still good information. Hold on. Watch this if you think you're burned out lately. A temple stay through your ears. Try to survive. Why you lose money the more you participate. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna be running through some of these. I'm telling you, this is interesting. Yeah, 350K, 58K subscribers. You got another one for now. I usually don't like following these huge channels, but we'll see. We'll see. Hold up.
World-renowned brain scientist Michael
Hold up. We'll see if I'll get into anything else before I go study. Getting stronger. Stronger.
This is Florence Carroll reporting live from the first annual heterosexual pride parade. Boy, you can just smell the hormones in the air and the old spice as well. Yes, not since the Kennedy brothers has the world seen such a tremendous concentration of rampant heterosexuality. Gentlemen, would you mind having a word with Fox News?
Not at all. My son is straight, and I don't care who knows it.
Well, all right, sir. How long have you known this about your son?
Oh, very early on, Ray always had liked to look at the girls in their bikinis, and since I can remember. I tried everything. We have looked at every episode of Combat. I done played every Judy Garland album I own. Nothing. But let me tell you something, miss. And you could take this check to the bank and cash it, and if it bounced, don't call me. I don't care what my son is. Fat, skinny, tall, short. He's my son. He's straight, and I'm gonna stand behind him. I mean, beside him all the way. Of course. Now hug me with all your strength, right? Call me. I'm straight, and I don't care. My son won't be.
Well, I guess that's what this parade is all about after all. Heterosexuals being public and proud. Reporting you live from the...
Yep. Should we get into some reality transurfing? Should we let me go with something else randomly I saved. Let's get into this.
Is that in 10 minutes and 15 seconds, you are going to know exactly the science behind the full manifestation process, explained by the only physicist that can actually claim they can manifest billions of dollars using this science. And he wrote everything in this New York Times bestseller. This guy taught me everything. I did my own dose of success, and then we taught this to thousands of people. Some of them became millionaires, some of them not, but all achieved a better life. The bad news is that you have to be stuck with me and my spaghetti accent for 10 minutes and 15 seconds. Now, the bad news is actually that this is not exactly how it works. People think it's all about, I have a Ferrari, and then you get a Ferrari. Well, if that would be true, trust me, I will have hundreds of Ferraris. But this is not how it works. Anyway, I'll explain it. I'll be very fast. Maybe too fast, as my girlfriend would say. But I usually say, maybe you have to do it twice. Maybe you have to either stop and take notes or rewatch a second time. I'll start very quick from now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so the full thing is divided into 3 steps. I'll explain you the theory, okay? So 12 steps in total, 2 steps explain the theory. Then I'll tell you what kind of daily practices you should have, okay? Then I will tell you, once you do this, what is going to happen in the future in a way that you couldn't explain. But let's go. So the first point is reality acts as a mirror. You smile and it smiles you back. And if you think you're the man, the best on the planet, you're already rich and famous, then reality can only prove you right. Law of resonance. But if you think you're a mess and others are better than you and you're not that good anyway, reality will prove you right. Also, last time I checked, if you smile at the mirror, it smiles. But if you don't smile, the mirror will never smile. So if you want to change your life, you don't go and to the mirror and say change, you change yourself and reality changes. Okay, that's the first. A quick interruption for a crucial message. Over the next 12 months, we're going to select 33 people based on ambition and the ability to work with energies and consciousness to point. The second point is brain is a receiver. What do I mean by that? I mean that basically your brain is like a radio, an antenna, right? And it takes frequency. Sometimes you are very angry or upset and you say stupid stuff. You said stuff that nobody will ever forget. You insult people or whatever, right? Because you are a receiver. When you're upset, you receive lower level of information. When you're normal, you receive normal level of information. When you are indeed very much relaxed, taking a shower or in holiday, you receive super high level of information. In fact, in the shower, you are Einstein. And when you see yourself in the shower, you're the best idea ever. And anyway, so the brain is a receiver. Why am I saying this? Because the full point of this, the science behind it is, according to quantum physics, if you build a state of mind where you are confident, strong, you already have what you want, it's like impossible for you to fail. You are there, you have it, you're relaxed, you don't have any worry, everything is fine and everything is perfect. Reality will prove you right. And also you receive more ideas and information and way to do stuff that allow you to get there. So that's the point. But the point is, how do you get there? Well, these are the 4 best steps that you can do in this exact order. So the first thing you need to do, you need to sit down and write your wildest dream, and then you sign that paper. Like, you have to write it. What do you want to do in your life? What do you want to be? You want to be the next queen of England? You want to be a rapper? You want to be you want to be an MMA fighter that can eat hundreds of dogs every hour? Whatever. You can get it. You want to be a multimillionaire with 10 Ferraris and famous online? Okay, write it down and says, I don't care how I'm going to get there. I just simply want to get there. And you sign. Boom, easy, done. It may have to be something that makes you feel absolutely good. You've done and you're like, that's really what I want. If it doesn't feel good, I'll explain you later here. It's not the way to go. You only can get what does feel good. Second thing is, once you write your wildest dream, every day you will have to change a negative thought with a positive reaction.
We can't control our automatic thoughts. But what we have 100% control of is observing those thoughts that can be harmful to us, and then reacting differently to those thoughts. And beat yourself up for having negative thoughts.
Last time I checked, you can't change your thoughts. You go around and you're like, a monkey. Like, you can't change your thoughts. You can't take new thoughts. What you can do is you see a monkey and then you decided to react to it. So you said, you know what? I want to be a multimillionaire having like a big villa and whatever. Okay, got it. And then now you walk in the street and think, you know what? I'm never going to get there. Let's be honest. Like, I'm not that good anyway. Anytime you think that, oh, it's like, I'm not that lucky, or the world is not that good to me. As soon as you think that, you can't change it, but you can change your reaction. So you says, I'm not that good anyway. And then you stop, and twice a day, you says, you know what? I'm actually the best. I'm good. I'm already there. I just don't see that yet. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, good. Twice a day you do this. Then you take the number one, your wildest dream, and you every day, first you read it. Second, you visualize it as already done in first person. So you want to be this multi-billionaire with 10 Ferraris. Okay, got it. How does it feel, the Ferrari? How does it feel, the house? What kind of drink am I drinking? And visualize it in first person. You can start with third person, but then always end up with first person, okay? And then you act. What do you mean you act? You have to act in a sense of acting like. What do you mean by acting like? That once a week, these twice a day. These you do once every, I don't know, 6 months. These one, you read every day, you visualize every day, at least twice a day. Act once a week is fine. You have to act like. So you need to go to a Ferrari dealership. You need to go to an open house for a villa. You need to go and look for first class holiday, whatever. You need to act like and pretend you are like, because your brain is like, oh, I forgot. I'm actually a billionaire. I forgot. For that moment, when you go and visit your Ferrari dealership, you're like, I'm actually a billionaire. I forgot, was it? And then now these start changing. That's the full point. Now, you've done this. What do you need to do? These are the nature plus meditation. These are the two ways to raise your frequency of your brain as higher as you can. Just by doing this, nothing but these two. So spending time in nature and meditate is the way you're going to get higher and higher and higher in your vibration.
I think nature is connected in a way that a lot of people don't understand, but this is pure science. So every flower, every bush, every tree that we see around us is connected underground, not just with each other, but with fungi. And the fungi transmit information from one creature, a tree, say, for instance, to another creature, which is a bush, that then transmits information to the bees that come to pollinate it. And it's not just nature communication, it's energy. It's the world's energy, it's the universe's energy. And so what we do is we get out, we do this taking quiet time, we form some new neural pathways, and then we go and plug into nature.
And you're going to receive higher level of information. Why? Meditation, because basically your main brain, ego, is trying to protect you, so it's always negative. So by you meditating, these guys shut up and you can finally relax and higher up. Nature, why? Because nature is full of something called fractals. Everything is fractal in nature. And by you looking at fractals, by you hearing fractal noises like the birds or the beach, by you smelling fractals and touching fractals, then your vibration higher according to law of resonance. Listen, this is how it works. Just do it. And then what happens after you do this? After you do this, you
there? You don't know how long you've been there. I was caught up watching this. I guess if you pull up
Yo, what's good, bro? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Nah, like a couple minutes. Like, I mean, not a couple minutes. Like less than like 2 minutes. What's good? What's good? What's happening? What's happening for real?
Chilling, having a random show.
Oh,
It's
shit.
actually show definitely started out on some bullshit.
Hold on.
And then it got more bullshit. And then I ended up getting into some intelligent stuff. It was actually pretty profound. Stuff that I saved in my watch later. It's actually pretty profound. This guy's kind of cooking right now. Well, Wavy dropped off. We'll see if he comes back. But for now, oh, he came back.
Yo, Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's good?
Shit, you didn't hear me. You didn't hear me speaking
What's
before.
good?
Can you hear me or not hear me?
What's good?
Hold up. Let me. I don't know how to reset this. Hold up. Let me remove. Yo, yo, yo.
Nah, I mean, this shit. I don't know. They might have changed some shit with this shit. I don't know. Yeah, actually, hold on. It might be on your end. Yo, I can hear you, but I don't know.
You can hear me. I can hear you.
Like my
How
shit's
you
like
get?
delayed. My shit's like delayed. Hold on. All right, you can hear me now?
I can hear you right now. Other people have been telling me that StreamYard's been acting stupid.
You can hear me now?
So, yeah, this shit's cooked. I don't know how to reset
You
it
can hear
either.
me now?
Hold
Damn,
on.
bro. This shit's crazy.
If I reset this, am I gonna lose it? Hold on. This
My
might be the end
burning
of the
on
show.
me and
Let's
shit.
see.
Damn, bro.
Hold on.
What's sorts of juju going wrong? Oh fuck. Yo, don't leave me to lead this show. Listen, man. Peep this. It's no creeping. It's no secret how I creep this. You
All right.
already know.
I reset. Can
Oh,
you hear me?
hey, what's up? You can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, word. All right, this is good. I can hear you in real time.
All right, sure. So I thought you could hear me when you first came on the show, but it wasn't this
Nah, I
thing.
mean, I don't know, bro. This fucking, this internet control shit is crazy. You never know who you can hear, who you might intercept. You feel me?
Yeah, they're throttling me. Pause.
They don't want to see you win. You feel me? They don't want to see you touch 100,000.
Young, black, and famous with money
Uh,
hanging on the end.
uh.
Yeah.
What? You
You can't
feel me? No
say
rigging shit.
you can't even say like Puff Daddy rhymes anymore. You feel me? They're gonna be like, oh, he didn't write them anyways. I can't still say them. I'm only trying to
Bro,
cop
Mace
those.
and Lil C's and Shine was all right in this nigga. Biggie was all right in this nigga shit.
Yeah, I am watching this like in your own time. Maybe you should watch this. I'm definitely gonna run this back again. Very interesting. Had a very catchy title, which I thought was gonna be bullshit, but he is kind of cooking. This guy's kind of cooking. Mhm. I'm only trying to cop those colossal size Picassos.
Uh,
So
all I know is can't stop, won't stop.
Rockefeller Records and we get down.
He said, don't cry, my nigga. I did joints with Mary J. Blige, my nigga. So when I die, my nigga, don't cry, my nigga.
Who's that? That's 24 Hours to Live? Like, what track is that?
Nigga, that's Jay-Z. Fucking, if I should die, my nigga, don't cry, my nigga. Pop fly, my nigga. I did joints with Mary J. Blige. Come on, I mean, I know you're a Florida nigga. Come on, like.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
That's Jigga, man. Come on, bro.
Oh, that's fucking Jay-Z. I don't look. Jay-Z's trash. I don't listen to Jay-Z.
Well, you don't listen to Jay-Z at all? Hold on, at all?
I'm one of the people who was not into Jay-Z. Of course, I listen to the hits. I
Yeah,
know Big Pimpin'. I know
of course.
Hey Poppy. I know everything that had videos. Outside of
All
that, I
right.
didn't listen to Jay-Z. I thought it was trash. But I can't deny the hit
But
making.
why? Like, okay, like, hold on. Like, why did you think it was trash? Like the lyrics, the flow, the
Yeah,
beats. Like,
the shit was just trash. I remember being like in middle school or like the like elementary, whenever the fuck that shit, whenever that Black Album came out, and
what?
My homie was at the crib. He's like, oh, this is so crazy, it's so fire. I'm like, he started playing this for me. I was like, turn this trash off. So I was like,
Oh man.
my mother and father made love under a sycamore tree, so it made me a more
What?
sicker MC. That shit's
What?
trash. That
Bro,
shit's
what?
trash. That's the shit
What?
that you.
He
That's the
said.
shit
He
that we would.
said. Wait. Okay, go ahead. Like,
I don't
come
know, that's
on.
that shit that we would say like in like if you said that shit like at a jam that we were at, niggas would be like, I'm more sicker MC. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Bro, he said. He said, never been a nigga this good for this long, this hot, or this pop, this hot, or this strong, with so many different flows. This one's for this song. This one, I switch it up. The next one, they're beating up. Oh, come on, man.
That's
bro.
Trash as Kendrick. What you just said right there was like some Kendrick Lamar.
No, Kendrick is garbage, bro. And I like Kendrick. I like Kendrick, but I don't.
Stop it.
No, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. Come on. Are you sure? I thought you were like an East Coast nigga. I thought you're like, okay, I know you're like a Florida nigga, but I thought you were just like a East Coast hip hop nigga. Like you like DMX and Jay-Z and Ja Rule and Jadakiss. And
Cam is a million times better than Jay. So
Cameron?
Yes.
He said, I get the computers putin'. I was here Rudy tooting and shooting. What? And I like Cameron. He said, all I hear is yellow hearts and pink diamonds. How I get past this, I don't think rhyming. That nigga?
Yo, what's that one track? I can't quote it right now. Where he's like, Starbucks. Oh shucks, yeah, that shit was crazy.
What? All right, come on, it's agreeable. I know. I feel like you're kind of trolling me. Are you trolling me? Like, I mean, we're online. Like, we're like online.
Like Jay-Z, dog. You feel me? It is what
Nas?
it is. Like,
you like? All right, hold on. You like Nas?
better than Jay-Z, huh?
You like Nas?
I did, but Nas is a sucker and a bitch. So I don't like him anymore.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, so you like 50 Cent though.
Nas never did a track with Lil Nas X after he already made $20 million.
I can respect. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, but that was his humiliation ritual. Obviously, like they made him do that shit. That doesn't
mission accomplished. You're humiliated.
Mission accomplished, right? Nah, but like you trying to tell me like okay, like you're trying to tell me that you don't like any of a Jay-Z's deep cuts. I'm talking about his hits. The deep cuts. You don't like it was all like, good.
I was deep on the mixtapes. There were certain shit that I thought was cool, but it was never like my favorite shit on the mixtapes. Like even like the shit over the Rugrats beats, like this is child abuse, call diapers or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? I thought that shit was hard, but it's just like there's a lot of shit I think is hard by him, pause, but it's not the hits and it's not the albums and shit. It's usually the mixtape shit, like the Girls remix, the ones that was on the mixtape, that was fire.
You're telling me you didn't like lyrical exercise? Breathe easy.
Nah.
I mean, who am I to judge? But I mean, okay. I'm not gonna be mad at you.
Yes, bro. You feel me?
You didn't wait, hold on. You said who else you know been hot this long? Started from nothing, how we got this strong. I put a rock from I put a rock from a pebble. I put a rock before I met you. I pedal bikes for my nephews because they know it's something special. Because every time they count them, somebody must have found them. Because every fourth quarter, I like the Mike Jordan #1
and
album.
Here's the difference between him and 50. 50 was writing for all of his artists. Jay-Z was
writing. Jay-Z was writing for all his artists too. What?
Jay-Z was switching his flows, stealing. Bro, he's been stealing since he was a jit. He stole Jazzo's flow.
Okay, yeah, you're right. All right, I'll give you that.
He was stealing from Chris and Neef. He took their shit. That nigga's a hater, dog. You feel me? Was mad at Beans. Beans was too much of a psycho soldier for him. Beans was iller than him. You feel me?
Maybe because I'm an East Coast nigga. I don't know, but like
I was born in New York. I'm born in the Bronx. We talking about hip hop, dog.
So wait. Okay, but like still, like you should have been around the time when like that nigga was hot. You didn't think he was hot at the time, like the Blueprint.
I said,
like, hold on. Blueprint.
I have not hated on the hits. The albums are just. I never listened to a Jay-Z album through. Feel me? I had a crazy.
Well, that's why you never listened to a whole album through. You never listened to a whole.
Trash. I turned it off. It was trash.
Just like that, like you didn't even give it a chance. Like, oh, let me listen to Reasonable Doubt. Oh, okay, all right, hold on. You're not gonna. What do we do, oh, my baby? That Ja Rule.
Vidi Vidi Vici. You never listen to Vidi Vidi Vici?
I like the Jay-Z feature on that one song with him and DMX and Ja Rule.
Yeah, you just a Jay-Z stan. Like he just had a concert tonight. You're probably one of them goofies who would be packed in there like all these people to see this guy walk out there.
Yo, I mean, I wish I would have went. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna pay for no rap concert. Rap concerts look whack to me personally, but I would
I
have
know some
went.
hoes. I know some hoes over there tonight. You know they got tricked on. You feel me? Took her to
Oh,
the
for
Jay Z
real?
show. We gonna go to the show tonight. You feel me?
He said, first of all, I want to thank my connect, the most important person with all due respect, the brown duffel
Why?
bag.
You're a rat. Your album, your labels ran by a rat. You feel me?
Okay,
Like
yeah, but
why do
like
you want
it's
to
the
thank your
bars.
connect?
To me, it's the bars. It's the
Why do
bars.
you connect? Because you were always CIA? Because you were always working?
All
Is
these,
that what
okay, but like, in my opinion, like all these rappers are CIA connected to some degree. Like, we're not gonna
Nah,
just, we're not
some of
gonna
these
say
niggas go
Jay
to
Z.
jail. Everybody's not Jay Z, where everybody around you caught a case
Okay, yeah,
of fake
Jay Z
things
went.
going
He
to
went
jail.
in the highest order of the Freemasonry, whatever. Okay, cool, I get that, but like, we're not gonna act like he's the only one. I mean, I'm being biased, but that's whatever.
And here's the thing, you know what? And I'm not a hater. I can tell the truth if something sounds technically proficient. Because my other homie, who was a who's an artist, he was telling me the same shit. Oh, he fucks with Jay Z, and when he came out with that album, not too, it had like the white. It was like white with like 3 lines on it or some shit like that. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking about?
The Blueprint 3, yeah.
Is that it? The one that came out like kind of recently?
No, that came out in like 2009. I mean, if that's what the one you're talking about,
It
that one
wasn't that
came out in
old, not
2009.
2009, but it was there was something that he came out with like an album. That's not too like not too.
444. That was
Maybe
like
that was
26.
it.
His last one came out in 2016. So I mean, I don't
Maybe I'm thinking of it
remember.
wrong, so maybe it was 444. But I don't think it was that fucking long. That was 10 years old. Crazy. I'm like,
Yeah.
but I know the homie was trying to break it down. He's no, you gotta fuck with me. He was playing it to me, and I can tell the truth. What he was spitting on there was like technically proficient. You know, it was almost like some J Electronica shit. But
Okay.
I just don't give a fuck. You feel me? And like it's hard to
So
explain. Like,
do you have to give a fuck to listen to like enjoy the music? I'm just curious. I'm not. This is like do you have to give a fuck to enjoy the music, or like for you to enjoy the music, you have to give a fuck?
yeah, it's
Because
like
like, how
it's
much
like
music do
white
you give a
boys
fuck
making
about?
music. Because how do I explain not giving a fuck?
Yeah, please, because I don't understand. Like, okay, like I don't give a fuck about a lot of music, but I still listen to it. Like Future just dropped an album like yesterday. I don't give a fuck about Future, but I still listen to the music. So I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
understand.
not gonna listen. I would not go out of my way to do that. There's like minutes of my life that I could be doing studying and doing other things. Like,
Facts.
what the
That's
fuck am I
facts.
gonna
Yeah.
do with that?
Yeah.
You
No,
feel
this
me?
nigga shit is not. Yeah, I get what you mean by that. But I'm just trying to
No,
understand. Like I, I'm not gonna hold you to like urban culture, like relevant urban culture.
but
Like, oh yeah.
you're clearly a Jay Z fan though. If I brought up Cam and you immediately diss Cam, that means that you were on Jay Z side. Then he had a
He
beat.
said, all I heard was, all I got is yellow hearts and pink diamonds. Would I get past this? I don't think rhyming. And I used to be a big fan of, that was Cameron. That was Cameron. He said, all I have is yellow hearts and pink diamonds.
And here's another
Would I
thing.
get
Here's another thing
past
that might
this? I
not be
don't think
popular because
rhyming.
everybody loved Dipset back in the days when Dipset was at
Right.
its height. When I was like outside, like it's like high school days, like Dipset's at its height. I was
So you ain't fuck with it.
I was on the other side. I wasn't fucking with Dipset like that.
All right, what
I
was
thought
you fucking with? Because like I'm very curious because you sound like you're like one of those like anti-mainstream. I don't fuck with nothing mainstream, but I listen to this. Like, so what is this?
I told you I was listening to all types of shit. Like these were people who are actively having beefs with Jay. Like I fucked with 50. You feel me?
Oh, you
Picture me
like
polishing
28. You
pistols
like
on
Lloyd Banks and Tony Diego, G and
specifically. I think 50 was the best all around rapper out the whole crew. Even though Banks is a punchline king, I'm talking about just all around
Since you're
rap.
so gangster. I
You
like
feel me?
Tony.
Like,
It was funny. I like Tony Diego a little bit better than that. I like the I don't love hoes. I'm pimping them.
I'm
I ain't
sharing them.
loving. I ain't
Yeah,
sharing them. Cause
yeah.
baby, I'm pimping.
Yayo's actually my favorite. I think he has the best bars. That's weird. People never agree with me with that, but Yayo on the mixtape, I got a long desert eagle like RoboCop that shoot 500 yards and make a hippo drop. Crazy bars like that. Paid all the bills, and he didn't even have to rhyme half the time, and he was fucking doing everything he was talking about. You feel me? I put the G in
So
G
wait,
unit, baby. I got game.
But here's the thing, like if you have an appreciation for New York lyricism and you don't like Jay-Z, this is where I'm kind of confused because it's like he's like one of the best of New York lyricism. So like
that's what people think. To me, the DMX is above Jay-Z, Jada, and I'm not even a huge Jada fan, but Jada, man, fucking Sheik Luch is better than Jay-Z. Fucking the Styles P definitely better than Jay-Z. Like I know there's mad cats out there who just better. Like I'm not saying that he's horrible. I'm just saying that the nigga was just like corny to me. You feel me? Like I don't know. It always seemed forced.
I mean, I guess because I don't because when I meet people who hate Jay-Z, they never really have like a solid like his music is bad, which I think is like objectively not true. Oh, his rapping is bad, which I don't think is objectively true either. But like, I never met anyone who hated Jay-Z and like they had a good reason. It was always like, oh yeah, I don't like how he did this, or I don't like his voice, or like, I mean, I guess if you don't like a rapper's voice, that is a part of the music. I just never understood the hate for Jay-Z on a musical level. Now, if you hate him as a celebrity, I get that. Like, I hate all fucking rappers as a celebrity. I hate every. There are rappers that I love to listen to their music, but I hate their celebrity. So I get that. But
even back when he had the beef with Nas, I was on Nas' side. Nas was killing his ass. Like I had homies who thought like that takeover was fire. They thought like that shit was
what?
Like they thought Super Ugly was fire. That was trash. You're so.
He said, "All you other niggas going throwing bars at Jigga, you only get half a bar. Fuck y'all niggas. What? Come on, bro. This is agreeable. Come on, are you serious? Like I'm a little disappointed.
You're probably one of them dudes that went crazy when he went out Summer Jam and was like, "I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 cents?"
Like, yo, what? Come on, bro. Are you serious? You're right, but like I'm just saying, like, damn, like
this nigga was
that's bars. That's not bars.
You hear that nigga? This nigga was at school like, did you hear that nigga? He said, "Who the fuck is that? I'm about $1, nigga." You were saying that shit to niggas all day. Nigga,
I was like in fourth. I was like in second grade when that shit came out. But still, like
you were talking like this, like a grown nigga. I'm about $1, nigga.
That's just not hard. That shit was hard. All right, hold on, because like I don't know, maybe because I'm biased, but like I feel like that was a very hard bar. I'm about $1.
I don't know. I just think 50 got better bars. Picture me, pots and pistols. I'm coming to get you. The shit I'll see you screaming. Think I'm playing. I mean that man out of all these pistols and get it popping. Man, it's just crazy, dog.
And I like what you said too. Like, don't get me wrong.
It had more applicable knowledge in it to me. And I don't know. I don't know. I guess because I was like,
I guess because like
being in the street at the time, I just didn't relate to Jay-Z. You feel me?
I think with Jay-Z's, like what I liked about him is that he was able to rap about like, industry shit as well as street shit in a way that like was very like clever. Like he said who else you know been hot this long? Started from nothing, how we got this strong. I started the rock from a pebble, put a rock before I met you. I pedal bikes for my nephews because I know this is special.
Yeah, you said this already. So yeah, I understand. He
He said oh man, that's on the one Kanye song. I forgot what it's called, but he said he said some crazy shit. He said young the Archbishop, the Pope John Paul, and y'all niggas the way y'all all full of jigger. Hope's a living legend. I tell you why. Everybody want to be Hope, and Hope's still alive. Like, come on, bro.
It's just kind of trash.
All right, you know we're different niggas. We're different niggas.
It's just corny. It's not like it's trash, but it's just corny. You feel me?
What is corny?
It's kind of like when 50. It's kind of like when 50 came out with Baltimore Love, and he had the heroin story in the song, and then Jay-Z came out with like I Know. You feel me? The song is good, but it's not. It just doesn't hit like Baltimore Love to me. But it's good. You feel me? Because I know. Like. And it probably was only good because Pharrell got a crazy beats on it. Here's another thing about 50. He had a lot of garbage beats and the songs were so fire. You feel me? I'm saying like Jay-Z was carried heavily by the production. You know?
I give you that. Like Jay did have like Jay, Just Blaze, Timbo, Pharrell.
And that's
but
why
like
Nas
still
is better too, because Nas had a horrible beat selection. Nas had horrible beat selection. If you go through the songs and listen to him, he has horrible beat selection. He's just so ill.
Yeah.
He's carrying the whole track.
Holy shit, bro. Okay, because I didn't mean to make this about like this, but like that. I don't know, man. Like, I'm a little disappointed, bro. Like, you're telling me you don't like any. I mean, I know you said like, oh, you think he has good songs, but like his bars are corny. But like, his bars are
Overall,
not.
I don't think he's where he. I don't see him at the level other people see him as. Like he's the best rapper and all that shit. No, I don't see it at all.
Okay, I mean that's fair. That's fair. I get that. Like, there are some people who think like Eminem is the best rapper, and there's people who think that like Lil Wayne is the best rapper, and there's people who think like I don't know, fucking Big Daddy Kane is the best rapper. Like, you're never gonna. There's no. You're never gonna agree on that.
Max B never got out of jail, he'd still be better than Jay-Z. But now he's out of jail.
All right, come on, bro. Stop. Nah, you're not gonna do that. And I love Max B. It's Wave Gang. Nah. I mean, Max B, he paved the way for what is hot now. Like, as far as like the singing niggas like Drake and I don't know, fucking ASAP Rocky and them, like, yeah, but like lyrically, bar for bar, like, come on.
Oh,
Joel Santana.
Bar for bar, I'll put Max B, These My Streets against just about any song. He's spitting like battle rap bars on that song.
I would put Empire by Max B against a lot of niggas today. But if we're talking about what came before, what he said, someone come and pick this niggas. Come and pick this niggas up. Slow, stick to the slow.
We got Platypus in the chat. He says, "What did I miss?
What did I miss?
This has been a strange show. Wavy came up here and started like fanboying for Jay-Z. So now
I didn't fanboy. I'm just spitting the facts. That's different. There is a clear difference.
Yo, Platypus, do you think Jay-Z is the best rapper?
I didn't even say that. Okay, disagree. I didn't mean to make it about this. We can talk about whatever.
So what are you saying though? So
I'm saying that like you're underappreciating Jay-Z as a East Coast legend.
No, but you can. I can't underappreciate somebody who I was there watching the whole thing happen. You feel me? Like I watched everything that people are looking in hindsight appreciating. You feel me?
What do you think about Lil Wayne? I'm curious because you're a South nigga.
When I think about Lil Wayne, I never liked
Wayne. His prime. You never liked Lil Wayne?
Everybody was saying, put it this way, nigga, I've always been this person. When everybody in my school was saying like, or I don't know if this was I still in school or whatever, but when everybody was still saying, what's a ghoul to a goblin, I didn't know what that meant for like a year. I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. I was like, why are people talking about goons and goblins? I was like, what the fuck are these niggas talking about?
Yeah.
You feel me? And I knew who Wayne was. I can appreciate some song, but he like, I can't say he didn't have bars. That shit was corny to me. A lot of these bars that people thought were so like high level, it was this simple word association. You feel me? It wasn't like, and I guess he was at the perfect spot to be appreciated as a high level MC, but still dumb enough down to be appreciated by the masses. You feel me?
Yeah, I think Lil Wayne came out of. I think Lil Wayne ushered in the transition where like the Jeezy T.I. era of Southern like lyrical rap. Like it wasn't New York level, like Jadakiss, Fab. I don't know.
But I judge people differently. Like even that Southern shit, I don't put like you know how people say like, oh, Outkast is so good. I believe Outkast is good, but I don't even look at them as like rap. You feel me? It's like it's something different to me. It's I know they are rapping, but like Speaker Box and Love Below, those shits, I don't like. Hip hop needs subgenres. You feel me? Because that shit doesn't really fit.
I agree. I think hip hop was one of those I listen to a lot of like rock and heavy metal music, and there's a bunch of subgenres. Like there's grunge and there's hard rock and there's heavy metal and there's black metal and there's death metal and there's all this other shit. Like there's goats of each subgenre of that genre of music. Whereas with hip hop, I feel like it has been very undefined for a long time to a certain extent, right? So there's like this era. I think hip hop is more defined by eras more than like stylistic subgenres. You know
it's been suppressed and contained because of other people in society are running the higher levels of media which it comes out of. So they get to make classic rock, cool rock, heavy metal, ska, all the punk. You feel me? They get to make all these different things that are just in the wheelhouse of rock, but they get to have all the different lanes to be respected. And now
Right.
everybody in hip hop has to be different and compete within this little thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
which I think was always like stupid because it's like, how do you compare like I don't know, like XXXTentacion to like I don't know who the fuck Lil Max B or like Jay Z and like I don't know fucking Bone Thugs. Like this genre has so many different. Like, how do you compare like Ti to in the same genre in the same lane as like a 50 Cent, right? Or like who else is hot? Joel Santana or somebody. Like I feel like hip hop is a genre of music that's been very isolated and very constricted in that sense. Like
And these are like new. These are
unlike
like
a heavy metal or rock music.
we have to even look at the earlier like hip hop and shit like that was all put into the same wheelhouse. Like there's serious shit, and then there's like funny. There's like the funny rock groups
The hippity
were not.
hop, yeah.
I'm saying like funny like the Far Side. There's like comical, um, entertaining shit like that. But then you
Yeah.
have something like well, even people on the same coast. How do you compare Mac Dre to the Far Side? You feel me?
Right,
These are
exactly.
two
Or
total
how
different
do you
type
compare a
things.
tribe? How do you compare a tribe to like Ja Rule? Or like how do you
Yeah,
compare like Uncle Luke to like I don't know Trick? I mean, I don't know what to say. Actually, hold on. I actually want to get your opinion on this. I know it's super like random, but like and I know what you're gonna say, but like I guess what I'm asking you is like I think it's a sign for the better for like degenerates like such as myself, for example. But all the you spinning ass niggas, yeah, where money, babe. Like
what about
is
it?
that like the new Young Miami song that everybody seems to be like against, which I'm actually really happy of. Like people are actually like against like the popularity of the song, but like
People aren't
they
against it. The media's probably doing that to even further popularize it. You feel me?
yeah right, it's
Things that
reverse
people don't
psychology
like
type shit.
don't get talked about, and like the song like that is like it's sonically, it's sonically it's a sonically aesthetically pleasing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna listen to that shit. It's like being forced on me, but I'm not gonna listen to that shit because I'm just not living like that. If I was still like hustling and going to strip clubs and shit, like here's the thing: when these type of musics are going on, I was really outside, so I don't
Yeah.
understand what it's like to not be doing this shit. I don't understand what it's like to not do this shit, not to like not be selling coke and fucking strippers and running around and doing all this shit, and then listen to this shit
For
and then go
sure.
to my fucking 9 to 5 job. I don't know how that feels. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
shit.
So it's like a total different
Alright.
thing. I don't know how that square person like Chance mutes that. You feel me? Because when I was really even when I was still in the streets, I was getting away from that shit. But I like I know like I know how to be driving home from the club at like 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and I'm playing the Max in French. I look like, smell like money, money,
Money,
money.
money.
And on my breath when I
I'm an
talk.
Englishman in New York.
You know what I mean? Like when you got a pocket full of money, and you're riding home after
Uh,
hustling, it hits different, dog. It's not
oh
the
yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I mean. So
For
maybe that's why I
sure.
was feeling different music. Maybe people,
I
even though Jay
walk
Z's supposed to
like
be
a
making
talk.
hustler music, he was making music like he was already rich. That's why I fuck with
Yeah, like
50 Big.
corporate. I kind of get what you're saying because it's like you don't want to if you're in the streets for real, you don't want to hear. I say you don't want to hear, but like it's hard to take like corporate industry mainstream rap seriously because it's kind of emulating what you're doing, but you're doing it for real too. Like it'd be hard for me to listen to. I could imagine if I'm really in the streets, it's hard for me to listen to like a corporate rapper that signs to a major label and may or may not been in the streets, but it's like you're rapping about something that I actually live and that maybe you're talking about, but it's not all the way there. It's not all the way authentic. It's like hearing
Yeah,
Pitbull rap about selling coke
that's
and
why
like he.
I was a G unit member. You feel me? You know when you're younger, you just choose a team to be on.
Oh yeah, right.
That's why
Big
I was a G
unit.
unit member. You
Every
feel me?
time I
Because they're the
roll up,
only guys. Everybody's talking all this big money shit. Everybody's in the hood, but you're talking this
but
big
they was
money
really in
shit.
the like
They were
50
the
was
first
really
guys.
rapping about that shit. Lloyd Banks, Tony Ayo, Young
But on
Buck.
a level of growth. Only a
It
street
was
guy
yeah,
could
it was on a come up
connect.
type shit. It wasn't like oh I already made it and I'm rapping about it. It's like yo I'm still on the block. Every time I roll up, niggas holla hold up, and I tell them slow up. Yeah.
First it was him and his brother. Now we got a team with 5.5 grams to live in the dream. You feel me? Like nobody said shit like, and like Yayo had a crazy one that was like, I never heard any other rapper really talk about moving from like an 8th to a 7 to a 14. They feel me? Like they had a whole track about like just really coming up. Everybody else during the era was like, oh yeah, we're already rich. We all have spinners. You feel me? We all have spinning chains.
But Jay-Z had an era where he had his top era. Like if you listen to like his first 3 albums, like you can see the progress. Like Jay-Z's whole catalog does tell a story of someone who came up. There are certain Jay-Z songs and bars that like accurately depict like coming up from the streets to the industry. Like
I just don't believe it. His style keeps changing. His style keeps changing because he keeps stealing people's styles. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, all right. So let me ask you this. Let me fast forward because it's probably a stupid question, but like you don't like so like you don't like what should we call it? You don't like Moneybag Yo. You don't like Dirk. Nobody like that, right?
maybe if I was younger, I would have liked them, but no. Let me not even say that. It doesn't have nothing to do with age because before people knew who Moneybag Yo was, I knew who Moneybag Yo was. I'm always into weird underground music. I was listening to Finesse 2 Times when he was still cool with Moneybag Yo, when nobody knew who Finesse 2 Times was.
Oh shit. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So did you fuck with like young like Dolph and like Young Dolph before I don't know 2021 or something like that, like 2011, not 2011, like 2015
No,
Dolph?
maybe I really wasn't up on it because I wasn't into Dolph. Like I was really into I'm on the next level of the underground. Like Dolph's homie, he was out here fighting the street war for him right now still. BEO Lil Kenny. I was listening to real the guys who were like under him. You feel me? Who were trying to get on. These guys who were like running for Fed cases in the streets. Like people who are dead now. Fucking what? Who's the guy? Damn, slipping my mind right now. He got fucking shot up in the club. Like that's one thing when I saw. Huh?
Pee Wee Longway?
Nah, I think his name was Vito. No, Pee Wee Longway just got locked up for 10 years. I can't remember the guy's name, but he got killed in the club in Memphis. But there's a guy who's like popping now. When I was watching his shit when he was like recording his videos in his bathroom. He's a Memphis guy. He goes like Famous Animals TV.
He was an Atlanta nigga. Listen to Zona, man.
So, but why are you asking me? Why are you asking about these people? You know me?
I mean, cause like you grew up in the South, in proximity to like the streets, so that's why I feel that.
The South has like there's certain people I listen to in the South. Like to me, one of the craziest tracks is like someone that what's the name of that Finesse 2 Times track that got me into him?
Never, no nigga, no, that song, never, no nigga.
No, I'm riding a rental car, the strap in the lap and the dope in the pickle jar. The Draco up under me. I got all these players around, but they under me. I came up on whole money. I got up and came up off that show money, the hustle and flow money. Yo, he goes crazy.
This is like what, like before he got demonically possessed and all that shit.
This is before anybody knew who the fuck he was. Nobody knew who Finesse 2 Times was until he got with Mob Ties.
Yo Gotti. Oh yeah.
He never got with Yo Gotti. They until he got with Mob Ties and they put him on publicly and shit. Like shit I listen to, like a lot of these hood guys, I don't like their popular shit. Like that crazy guy, Honeycomb Brazy. You listen to his shit?
No, I watched his interviews.
Yo, listen to that 7-minute freestyle. That shit is art.
Well, actually, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. What is your opinion on like the whole what's your opinion on the whole fucking Pooh Shiesty Gucci Mane bullshit?
I don't care, dumb niggas. You know, like
dumb niggas. You know, there's like staged or like some other shit.
I'm just thinking of it on a mundane level. Like I don't care. You feel me? Like
yeah.
It shows how stupid people are. Like not even them, just people who was talking about it in general. Oh, Gucci snitching and this and that. I'm like, lock all these niggas up. I'm not in the street anymore. Lock all these niggas up. Like, the fuck? These fucking idiots. Because even when I was in the streets, I was not an idiot like these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Well, why are these guys so stupid? I guess this is really the question I'm asking. Why are these guys so stupid? Like there's no way like you're a street nigga for that long and then you just suddenly decide to start tripping and I know the money and the fame gets to some niggas, but like if you're a street nigga, you're used to that shit. But this
I
industry shit
remember being at my homie's crib when Pooch IC first caught that first case in Miami for pulling up in a goddamn Wraith in a Lambo and shooting somebody and leaving $30,000 on the scene. So you robbed a nigga for something that's worth like $2,000 to leave $30,000 on the scene. And my homie was
That's
like,
crazy.
"Why would he do that, man? It's retarded. Like, what the fuck is wrong?" And I'm like, "Yo, do you forget who we're dealing with? You know
Stupid.
you know how the type of people we dealt with in the streets? Not just stupid. There's ignorant to a level like niggas who haven't been in the street and dealt like niggas like with niggas like this won't understand that the guy went there to sell him shoes, and when he went to sell him the shoes, he was probably acting so goofy and like just like a regular happy normal person who's not a fucking demon. He was acting like a person, and a street nigga like that goes like he can't even hand him money. He's like, I can't hand it. I ain't pay this pussy nigga. I'm robbed this pussy nigga for no reason. Feel me? Just because you're a bitch, he's not gonna pay you. You feel me? That's the shit that motherfuckers move around with.
Do you think some of these street killings be blood sacrifices? Like
I don't
the
know.
ones that don't make no sense, where we think, oh, that nigga's being stupid, but it's like, oh, maybe that's a, you know what I mean?
There's fucking theories for all this shit. Like we see a video of Vaughn running away from security and going to start finding the nigga, and there's still like theories like, oh yeah, Dirk set it up. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I see a nigga on video acting like a piece of shit. He's been a piece of shit forever, and he died being a piece of shit. Well, am I supposed to make a theory out of this?
Yeah, it would be a waste of time to think about it that way, because you never know what happened. I just can't help but feel like I don't want to believe it, because like I think the agenda is to make the black man look like retarded and stupid as possible. I don't think that's the case when it comes to these street niggas. I think that's what they would paint it as. Like, oh yeah, these are just dumb street niggas. They got money, they got record deals. The white man took about the hood and they give them some money and they fucked it up because black people. But like I feel like this is a game. Like they're playing us on a simple level, or they're playing us on a higher level. I refuse to believe that these are just dumb street niggas. Although, yeah, of course, dumb street niggas exist. I'm not denying that.
I'm glad you never been in the street like that, Wavy, because you can't fathom the idiocy of fucking niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? Like there's
I'm a suburban dude.
Decide to be street dudes, who decide to be jail dudes. I wanted money. I didn't want to be cool. You feel me? I didn't want to be known as the toughest guy and all that shit. Some motherfuckers want dumb shit more than money. They want the pussy and the bitches more than money. I wanted money. You feel me? And I wanted to be free. I wanted to use this money to experience more luxuries. You can't do that in jail. Niggas just want clout and they want like a reputation and shit like that. They want to go to jail and then have jail fights and rep their gang in jail to have that be part of their story. That's how they are manifesting their life, and that's what they're gonna get.
That's sad. That's the limit, but I see what you're saying, though.
And it's not just white people, like the Mexican gang niggas. That's like their dream from a little kid. They want to go to jail, get a life sentence, and become a shot caller from a kid.
Chinga tu madre, ese es su 13. I know.
Yeah, so it just is what it is. Like, I don't know. I don't care about these people.
Yeah, no, I don't care about these people either. But it's just like, damn, like it is kind of crazy to. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm not meant for the streets. I've never claimed to be a street nigga, but like some of that shit just doesn't make sense to me.
The only new music I've ever listened to lately is African music. I went look on like an African binge.
Oh, really? Oh, Mr. Anti-Tether, anti-FBA.
I listen to dance hall. I'm half Jamaican. I'm FBA. I'm FBA because it is what it is. You feel me? But to be honest, this is internet conversation. If somebody came up in the streets talking about Tether, FBA, I might slap the shit out of them. You feel me? This is internet nonsense.
To hear. Yeah,
this is internet nonsense. You never heard nobody say FBA, and I'm probably the only nigga who says FBA. I've never heard nobody say that shit because I think it's funny.
And it was so funny. Oh my god! Call me a simp for this, but like my so before I got onto the stream, excuse me, before I got on the stream, man, my ex, she just got to this she just got to this
here we go. Does this bitch torture you every weekend? Say, hey, Wavy, I'm out here getting my pussy fucked.
No. Oh my god. It's not like that. I mean, listen, I don't give a fuck what a bitch does with anything. I don't care. But yeah, she No, but she's fucking Puerto Rican and she's over here at a fucking Jamaican Caribbean festival, and I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just, you know what I mean? I just had my fun or whatever. But
Puerto Rico's in the Caribbean. Mm-hmm.
yeah, but like, okay, when I say Caribbean, I don't consider Hispanic. I mean, yes, Hispanics are in the Caribbean, but like, when I think of Caribbean, I don't think of like, straight haired, Spanish speaking
You don't think of
mulattoes.
Puerto Rico.
Nah.
Even though you're playing. Yo, me and my homie,
Yeah.
people usually bug like anytime we get around Spanish people, we always just say they're Puerto Rican. We always just bust out Puerto Rico. That's really the only Spanish thing I care about. That one little drop. You know?
I don't know, man. I mean, okay, like, yeah, you can say, oh yeah, wavy simping again, whatever. But like,
Okay, let's juxtapose this. You feel me? Because one of my exes hit me up on like one of my socials too, and she hit me with a message like, because I sometimes just be looking at bitches stories I used to mess with just to make sure they're doing bad. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly.
You feel me? How dare you go against God? So she sent me a random she sent me a message like oh, I think I miss you or whatever. You know how bitches be talking like that. She's like, oh, I think I
Yeah.
just miss you or whatever. You've been on my mind. I hope you're good. This bitch knows she a piece of shit. The way she the way I stopped talking to her. So I didn't say shit. This is like almost like a month ago. I just like the message and kept it moving. You feel me? And I went was being nosy, eavesdropped on her earlier today, and what did I see? She had a picture of that says like the cat's out of the bag, and you see the fucking the belly. You feel me? You already know what I'm talking about.
Oh shit.
She
She
know that
done. She
nigga's
done.
nut in there. You feel me?
Ooh, niggas either she just dropped one or she got one.
Yeah, no, yeah, she's clearly about to be dropping one because this is I like petite bitches. This is skinny bitch, so it's clearly like I'm like, damn, nigga just been nutted in you. You feel me? Like,
all right, you know how that goes.
I'm just like, this has happened more than once to me in my life. Like, this might be the third time now that somebody, a bitch who I used to fuck with, gets pregnant, and then she like hits me up, trying to like talk to me, and then I see later that she's pregnant. I'm like, what? Is that not disrespectful to the nigga who nutted in you?
Oh
Like,
yeah, for sure.
what the
What
fuck
you over here? You got my baby in your stomach, and you over here advertising to other niggas to take care of that baby. I mean, it depends. I mean, here's the thing, bro. I think that I don't know, man. I don't know like what niggas is doing for real out here, like accept that type of shit from like their baby mama or like a bitch that they're just fucking with that happens to be a baby mama to somebody else. But like, it's like, bro, like why? Like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of like, like why would you even entertain that?
I don't know. I'm not entertained. Like, to me, I don't know what you. Am I supposed to be thinking like, oh, I wish you had. I'm like, damn. Like, I'm looking at her pregnant. I'm like, I'm glad that's not my girl. Like, thank you, God. That's like, being attached to this bitch.
I don't know. Some niggas go for it. I mean, I think what I've noticed is that I feel like a lot of bitches are I guess because the times we're living in, a lot of bitches are kind of just like on some like, yo, like let's go down the Rolodex of niggas. I guess I don't know.
I guess I just don't give a shit. Like, I'm moving. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
as you
know.
should.
It kind of made me want to like delete my socials. I'm like, yo, I don't even. It's not good. It's not like seeing her or anything. It's just like I don't even want my reality intertwined with these people anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm moving my life in a direction
Like
that
I shouldn't even be seeing you on my algo. Like if you're on my algo, that means like you're somewhat on my level. But if you happen to be if you happen to be caught on my algo, that means you did some sneaky shit or I don't know, but like you shouldn't be there and I don't want to see you.
Yeah, you know, and mad random because the same day today that these things are unrelated, but it's just weird. Like the same day today that I see this bitch is like pregnant or whatever. Um, I also go on my other socials and I see this nigga Omni followed me on my other socials, like liking my shit on there, and I'm like, nigga, where the fuck, nigga, like this is like weird, like a, you know, like I don't have the, I have my opinions, I don't have the like the, how do I say it, any real grudge against this guy. I'm like, man, you moving like a bitch, dog. You know
I
what I mean?
mean,
Like,
sometimes if you interacted with somebody on some platform, their metadata is going to be always on that platform to where you see them, or they might cross over. Like you may save somebody's number and
I
you
know, but
think you just talk to them on
you don't
this.
have to like somebody's shit or if you feel
Nah,
me. Like
but
I saw
they'll
talking to
still
a guy
appear
a
on this
while
shit.
ago. He like took it upon himself to like spaz out and then like block me and all this shit. And I was like, man, I never tried to reach out to him. Like it is what it is. Like one monkey don't stop no show. You think that stopped trading, nigga? You think that stopped something? Like nigga, I made more progress when you were gone. Like now it's like I just be throwing people in the trash. And I hate when people try to jump out the trash. You feel me? Like get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, I don't know.
Well, I
It
mean,
just
hey,
it is odd. Like that's been me my whole life. Though I see other people operate differently. Like if I really, there's only like two people and they're brothers who are my good friends who like we kind of fell out before and we got back cool. Other than that, I don't really. If I fall out with somebody, I don't really get back cool with you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, I mean, once you cross me once, I'm already kind of done with you. I'm kind of the same way, like, and especially if our friendship didn't have any utility to it, like then especially like I don't want to just be friends with you for no reason, but like if you like I don't know, not offend me, but like if you disrespect me, like Chief he said, don't disrespect my niggas, don't disrespect, hey, don't disrespect my niggas. Um, if you disrespect me or you don't serve any type of I put people in three different categories. You're either entertainment, knowledge, or like a little bit of like you're a mixture of both, but like it depends on how I deal with you. But like if you're not serving any type of real information to me, and you're not entertaining to where I can at least okay, if you're not gonna inform me, at least entertain me. If you're not gonna entertain me and you're not informing me, then what the fuck do I have you like? I don't even want to talk to you. Like this normie shit. I mean, I don't know. I hate to use that word normie, but like this normie shit is not. It's not it. I work with a bunch of normies, and I'm in the square world, so I still have to deal with normies. But like, I don't like to deal with normies. So I had a nigga tell me, get this disagreeable. I had a nigga tell me because I made the mistake of trying to like enlighten him and be like, because he was telling me like, oh yeah, I'm 20 something, I'm 29, and like I never been nowhere, and I'm like, yo, like let's travel somewhere, let's go to South America, because this nigga makes a lot of money. He works the same job as me. He makes a lot of money. He makes more money than me. He makes more money than what he knows to do with. But he complains and like he don't he you know he's a virgin and all this shit. I'm like, yo, what? Nigga, let's go to South America. Let's go to Colombia. Like I'm trying to like finesse him into like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I'll be your tour guide type shit. Just pay for my shit. Which he makes
You're
more than
scared to
enough
go
money.
alone. Now you're a tour guide.
Huh?
Look, you're scared to go alone. Now you're a tour guide.
I mean, but like, yeah, low key. But he's like, no, I told him like, he's like, oh, so he asked, he's like, yo, like, what would we do, bro? I don't know, what would we do? And I'm like, okay, well, listen, like, you're a virgin, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, like we can go meet some girls and like, get your shit straight. And he tells me like, I don't know, bro. I don't want to pay for it. I want to meet a girl. I want to meet the girl of my dreams. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just a rapist or something. I don't know. He said some. Oh, I didn't even say that. But he said basically, oh, if she doesn't love me and generally desires me, then it's rape. Rape. I'm sorry. My bad.
If he takes his money, is it robbery?
Yeah. Then it's grape. Grape with a G.
I'm saying, but her accepting the money, is it robbery? So he raped her and she robbed him.
No. He's saying if he did do that, it would be grape. He said if it's not true, just genuine desire, then it's grape. This nigga told me this shit like dead ass straightforward to my face. After
That's
I was
only
already
that's only
planning to basically get his money to take us both to Mexico or South America, Colombia, DR.
Yeah, like, nigga, what do you know about sex? You're a bitch and a virgin. Like, what do
That's
you
what I'm
know about?
saying.
You feel me? You over here trying to talk about grape and shit. You ain't even. You feel me? You ain't even psycho enough to grape a bitch. You just ain't shit. You just
I was
you
saying
just
that,
I said psycho. I didn't say it was stupid. You feel me? I just said that you're useless.
but yeah.
You're not living evil, good, or nothing. You just in fucking purgatory like a bitch. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta talk to a nigga. You gotta let him know, nigga, you in purgatory.
I don't know, but that normally shit
Especially,
really not for me.
especially people who hold that type of thinking and they don't have like any um brainwashing to go behind it. Like, oh, I'm religious, but this is why I'm not doing this or I'm waiting for this. No, he's a white guy. I know he white.
Yeah, no, he's super white.
Yeah, white niggas just be stupid, dog. What the fuck is wrong with this?
And I'm just like, he's just like, yo, bro, like, we should go somewhere. And I'm like, all right, let's go somewhere and let's do this. I don't want to do this. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Or you should talk to him and be
serious.
like, oh, if you don't want to do that, then the girls down there are also different. You might meet the love of your life, and then we just line them up with a whore. You feel me? To get a whore to come back like she like
I
actually
was
likes you.
thinking about trying to do some shit, but like the moment he thought about like, I don't know, he's like weird, but like the moment we said like, all right, so I said, yo, Asia or South America. He was like, nah, I want a white girl, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, he's
Well,
one of
he
these
didn't say it
cycles.
direct.
You missed the beginning of my show. You need to watch this shit that I played in the beginning of my show. Like, I know you be with a racist nigga, so you probably already know. Like,
Oh
you
wait,
might
wait,
know.
you said I'll be with the racist niggas.
Yeah, you told me you be in their fucking.
I watch racist content. I'm not with the racist niggas. I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not with a nigga that like objectively hates me.
it's Africans and
I
whites against FBA. So
I mean, not me. Nigga, I should be at a Caribbean festival right now, bro. If I didn't have to
look
work.
at you, dog. You want to go out there and try to find your. You feel me? You will always be, even though you are a bitch,
Mm,
give pussy away.
no, I should be also,
You know
girl.
you're
Yeah, that make
getting fucked and not on your face. My boo, you know.
nah, bro. I should listen to popcorn. You know, make girl. If you don't make more than a century, you don't make century. Hey, yeah. How much you that send for me, girl? You don't make more than a century. I'm fucking it up, but
Yeah,
nigga.
you American dog. Stick to the Jay-Z or stick to the
Oh
Jay-Z
God.
and the and the goddamn what else you listen to? You like Frank Ocean? Yeah, stick to the Frank Ocean
No, I
and
don't.
the
Wait, hold on,
Jay-Z.
hold on. I do not listen to no Frank Ocean. Don't play me like that. I do not listen to no Frank Ocean. I like his hook on the one what's the God to a non-believer? Nah, but I don't listen to no Frank Ocean, nigga. I listen to the Weekend before I listen to Frank Ocean. I don't listen to no gay nigga, bro. What?
She's working at the pyramid tonight. Like,
Nah.
how do you even make like a stripper song type of nigga, put that T-Pain on. Play this nigga Frank Ocean. Got the body of a
Well,
body.
freaking Frank T-Pain is too like I don't know. He's too happy for me. I like that dark. I mean, I grew up on like that like that like weekend coke music type shit.
Yeah, that loser shit. You feel me?
It's not
I,
loser
ca-
shit though.
I
What?
came
What?
upon, I think those niggas like my age, or I think they are my age. You feel me? At that, or maybe a little younger than me, or maybe they're a little. I don't know. I came up on that Pretty Ricky. You feel me? The guy dudes on the
Nigga.
ride.
The what? I mean, yeah. You grew up on like the old school shit. Respect. You know what I mean? I have no problem with
It's
that.
it's never old. That 5 in the morning. I'm about to soon as I hit my trading goal and I go back to making music. I gotta do an anthem with that 5 in the morning sample on it.
Yo, send me a track, bro. I need to challenge myself, bro. I like it's one thing when you work on your own music, but like when you work on a feature, you know what I mean?
I'm a solo artist, dog. You feel me?
I respect. But don't compare no damn Frank Ocean, bro. What? I know a nigga that loves Frank Ocean, and like I'm just like, yo, what the fuck?
Is he
Like
a Gaylord Fokker?
because he works in a different department as me, but every time I see him, he's always listening to like
Gay.
Frank Ocean and like all this weird shit, and I'm just like, bro, like what? I don't know. He looks kind of gay. Now I think about it, I barely see him, but every time I see him, I just
Frank
get
Ocean don't
disgusted
even
with
drop
him.
music. So if a nigga's still talking about Frank Ocean, you know he's a homo. You feel me?
He likes Steve Lacy and shit.
I don't even know
I
who these
remember,
niggas are. I'm glad. I mean, like, I'm glad I don't know who that is. Name sound gay as shit. Steve Lazy.
yeah,
Gay
nah,
boy.
yeah, it's just weird shit. I don't listen to that shit, but anyway, the point is, I think there's a paradigm shift going on where like dudes want like apocalypse music, and like I want to get turned up. Like I don't want to listen to apocalypse music. I think that's really what it is. Minus the Jay-Z shit.
Mhm. I don't know. I guess just a lot of the messaging and all this music and shit I've separated. Only thing you can like get out of it is like you can transmute some of that get money energy. You know what I'm saying? To advance yourself, but you got to be good for that. So if you're not nice at transmuting, then you just need to stay away from all that demonic shit. But if you can transmute, you can do your shit. I remember I was listening to this UK artist way back in the days. This track had like more around closer where they came out from these guys from a group called 6-7. They're all in jail now. Just about everybody
Damn.
in jail, like Jamaican gangsters from out there. And
Yeah,
the guy had a song called Church.
yeah, man.
The guy had a song called Church, and I love the song, but it was about jail. Like church is a jail out there. You feel me? And in the track he's saying like, jail time had me doing hella planning, smoking, I'm watching Bear TV, had me feeling like Brandon. It's super hype. It's a super heightness to the track. And I was with the homie. I was like, yo, you know, I know I put you up on the track, but I can't listen to this shit anymore, man. Like jail's not my energy. I'm not going. And then my homie he's like, yo, I'm about to go to New York and go work on this art project. So you gotta flip it. He's like, New York Times got me doing hella planning. I'm like, yo, this guy's fucking crazy, dog.
The spirit possessed him. Maybe there was a spirit on that record. It
Yeah,
got to him, man.
my niggas are crazy, but those are my homies from Metro Zoo, and I was like, I opened the show with a track from Metro Zoo, and I'm noticing like these guys are really the underground legends because people are still re-uploading their videos. People are like starting doing documentaries on them, like the underground legends and shit you never heard of and shit like that. So I'm like, damn, these guys have crazy reach and everybody went crazy. Like everybody in
this
the group
one
went
nigga was
crazy.
showing me this one nigga today. This was a nigga I didn't even know, but he was showing me Puya, not Puya. I don't know, one of them niggas from Florida that basically bid 3-6 Mafia.
Puya.
I don't know if it was Puya, some nigga. I remember he mentioned that. I don't know who these white niggas are. But he mentioned one of them. It was a Puerto Rican nigga. He said it was Puerto Rican, but he was showing me some music, and there was like some Florida shit. I remember he mentioned Puya. He mentioned like X and Ski Mask, which I know about, but like he was mentioning like
If it wasn't for like
Rob
the homies at
Banks
Lofty
and
and
some other
Metro Zoo,
niggas.
like Ski Mask and Exascension would have never been heard of.
It was some nigga. It was like some white nigga, but he was copying like 3-6 Mafia, Bone Thug shit.
Is he like Booba Belly or something?
Nah, it was some other shit. It definitely wasn't that, but it was some shit that sounded like 3-6 Mafia, Bone Thug shit. But
The only white boy I
nah,
know down there is the raps like that are like Puya, you know. So
I think it may have been Puya. But anyway, yeah, it sounded like some wannabe 2000 shit.
Puya's trash. Like the first time Puya ever rapped publicly was behind my homie's store. A
Holy
group that was
shit.
called Pro Club. They had a store in Carroll City, and Denzel Curry, Space Ghost, Puya was there. The whole Raiders clan was there behind the store. They were like freestyling the cipher. They pushed and they made this fucking white boy spit. And I was like, yo, this shit's fucking trash. But you know how niggas like to big on white boys. Like,
Oh my god, he can rap.
he gets out there and like, I'm like, shut the
Yeah, it
fuck.
was some shit like that. And I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. He's like, yo, bro, you gotta check this out, bro. You gotta check this out. Mind you, he was sparking me up, so I didn't care. Like I was smoking with him, but I didn't. He was showing me a bunch of music. I just was like, oh, okay, whatever. But Yeah, I noticed that a lot of niggas like they definitely copied the 3-6 Bone Thugs flow.
Yeah, but they were copying that flow because they were trying to be on Raiders Clan's dick, and Raiders Clan wasn't copying 3-6, because 3-6 comes under Tommy Wright the third. You know what I'm saying? So they were more doing a Tommy Wright the third style. You know who Tommy Wright is?
Nah, that's not the nigga that had that stupid fucking song that was popular. That's like somebody else.
Tommy Wright is like old school Memphis. If you look up like
a Lil White.
Tommy Wright, like I think it's Tommy W.
I remember like Little White. He was like the white boy of 3-6 Mafia. Like he was cool with them. That's probably what you're talking about.
Yeah, shit is tapping set. This is Tommy Wright the third.
It was Lil White. He was rapping about like LSD, put for me, something from me. I was
You don't give a fuck about Little White, dog. Who the fuck is this guy? That shit was trash when it was like popular. This guy invented all that style that's coming out of there. 3-6, all that shit is Tommy Wright. Raiders Clan was trying to be like a Tommy Wright-ish, but they made their own thing out of it. But yeah, this guy's like definitely a Memphis legend. Shit. Yeah, I guess Florida really died with Extension.
It seems like that because like, and I know the industry kind of like pushes what they want to push, but like there was a time where like a lot of that Florida shit, you know, underground level was really big at one point. It just I don't know, like it's just stopped appearing on the algorithm. It seems like.
I feel like Florida doesn't get pushed because other areas can't do that style. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
It's just
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. Actually.
Like people in New York can act like Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got like A Boogie.
But that Florida sound is very specific, and other people can't do it. Like even in Florida is like very individualized. Like people don't tend not to sound the same. Like X didn't really sound like Ski Mask, and Ski Mask don't sound like Kodak. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would say like X and Ski were a little bit more closer sounding than like I guess Kodak.
They
but
could
like,
rap like each other sometimes when they did that same song, like that type of flow. But for the most part, they weren't making the same type of music.
No, I mean I think what was actually like he was more. I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like Kodak, he had like the I don't know what you call it. Yeah, okay, I got so say I got that shit, and then like there was like that I don't know, not Fredo Bangs, but like that like melodic Florida shit that like them other niggas like country niggas was doing, and then it was like niggas that were trying to sound like New Orleans a little bit, and then there was niggas that were trying to sound like Atlanta niggas from Florida, like Smoke Perp and like Lil Pump and like all that mainstream shit.
Yeah, I think Florida had the problem because there were too many corny people in the mix. There's like Rob Banks and Little Pump and people who were just cornballs who.
You didn't like Gucci Gang?
Ooh, what?
You didn't like Gucci Gang?
Definitely not. That's just fucking stupid. And the thing, I guess it didn't matter, but I knew those kids were like so like broken and weird, like fucking drug addict kids that I didn't like fuck with. I used to like try to come in our studio sessions and shit, like him and Smoke Perp. Is that his name? Smoke Perp?
Yeah, he actually he came. It's funny with Smoke Perp. He actually came to the studio. I wasn't there. Crazy enough, I wasn't actually there the day that he actually came in. My boy vouched for me. He took a picture of him with him because he was trying to get him to come up. But like Smoke Perp was he was big in like the Jersey scene. Or not big. He was just kind of around. But yeah, when after like that Gucci Gang shit died, he was like I guess he was looking for a new wave. But he came up.
He got beat up by Russ's goons. It was over.
Yeah, and Russ is he's an Italian Jersey Jew. I know niggas that know Russ.
Yo, I don't know how he gets so crazy views. I never heard nobody ever listen to Russ ever.
A lot of that is bots, but some of it is like white people that like didn't realize it was bots when he was promoted on their algorithm. He basically tricked the system, but he tricked the system at a
So
time where like people didn't know.
so how the show's so big if you trick the system?
He tricked the system long enough to where he got fans. Like um, he basically had enough. He had bots before bots was popular. Like the way people think, like, oh, like Kendrick Lamar had all the bots and shit. Like he had the bots way back then, and it eventually got him to where he could do shows with like bigger artists, and then like he basically took those artists' fans during live performances, and like he had the Atlanta wave from like studio shit. Basically, he just basically just finesse. He came up over under other people like Rich the Kid and a bunch of other people. Like he was just basically like he's like the Nav. I don't know if you know who Nav is, but he's like the Nav of that situation. Like he just came up under a bunch of big niggas and then did his own thing. But then
Yeah,
when he did
that's
his
like
own thing,
when I
he had
really
like
got
his
out of
own.
music, where I knew I was an old nigga when people were listening to like Nav and shit like that. I was like, yo, this is so fucking trash.
Yeah. Now it was basically a Spicker Knockers clone, but that's a different conversation.
Adrian Broner getting it in. Hey.
So what's the way Adrian Boner like? He got like gay and retarded.
He's always been retarded, so I don't know. This is some years ago.
He's always been retarded, but he's like super like gay now. He's not even retarded. Like he's like super gay.
That's what you got to do to be popular. You got to be half a fag. You don't know?
Hey yo, half a fag. Hey yo, Falcon. I mean that reminds me of the Aries Spears sketch. But yeah, no, I mean Adrian Boner. I mean Adrian Broner. Like he used to be like with the Floyd. Like he kind of used to be under Floyd a little bit, not like literally, but like he was kind of like the big black nigga in command. He was like just knocking niggas out, and then like he
I
fell
know
off
who
for
he
a
is,
couple
but I
years.
never gave a fuck about boxing like that. Or at least when Adrian Broner's era, I didn't give a shit. So I know he's somebody, but I just don't give a shit.
What's your opinion on this whole Chud the Builder shit? Because I actually never asked you about this.
Don't care.
You think it's a psyop?
Anybody getting popular is a psyop, but white boys are really pathetic. So I think some white guys will really do that. You know what I'm saying? So
It got really gay. Like then they got paid by some black bitch, and then like he dated some transsexual. But I don't know. I've been loosely following the story, and like when I say loosely, I mean like very loosely. And like when it just got super weird, and I just kind of like stopped giving a fuck, like whatever. But like, this was like in a short period of time. But I was always like, what the fuck is this?
I don't have no questions about it. Like white niggas like to be gay. Like I don't really I don't know. It's a lot of like I've been so focused on my tasks, like a lot of stuff that comes to the media that even though I know what it is, it's just like it gets zero like real analytical attention
All right,
from me. You
all
feel
right, but
me?
we
Like
need a show. We need a show. We need something to talk about on your show. Like this.
I can't do a show about that. That's why it's been hard for me to do shows. I don't give a fuck about like anything. You know what I'm
I
saying?
understand. I understand. Because everything is so whack and corny and gay and weird. It's like I don't care about nothing. Like honestly, I just care about getting money and doing my thing. I don't like I really could like I have a very lack of interest in most worldly affairs. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I don't care.
So they're constantly trying to the whoever they are is constantly trying to get you to care about shit. Like, oh, this guy got this kid stabbed this other kid, and now this black
Right.
guy
It was rich
he went on
kid
a
hanging out with
party
some
and now
black
he's dead or
kids.
whatever. Like, man, I don't even be looking into that shit. You feel me? Like all the shit that people are discussing, I don't look into enough to discuss it with them. Like, I get
Yeah,
the
I just don't
gist.
care. I feel like they're trying to like I feel like they're trying to throw so much stuff in the what I like to call like the chaos cycle. Like it's just like who cares at this point? Like I don't care about like celebrity like
Have you heard this bull? Have you looked into this shit about like them turning CERN off and people saying that they feel less antsy or like time is like slowed down, things don't feel as like rushed anymore? You heard anything about that? Wavy might be out of here. What's good, Shaka? Wavy might be out of here, but I know this streamer shit has been effing up. So if he can't hear me or I can't hear him, you'd have to say something in the back chat. You know, I have been here for a while now. 2 hours and 40
Yo,
minutes. Yo,
yeah, you can hear me?
yeah.
Yeah, no. The last thing I heard was like the CERN shit, bro. Who cares, bro? I feel like the CERN shit, the fake CERN. I feel like there's like a level of suspended reality that they give people to like gossip over, and there's like the real shit, like the real demiurge type shit, and like they have it so concealed that like the average person just doesn't even know about that shit. They're just talking about some other shit. And if they do know about that shit, there's nothing you do about it. So they're just like, oh, whatever, we're gonna keep manufacturing a fake reality, more fake reality with this AI shit.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess nothing that's like coming through the media you can actually like know about because like people will say, oh, they turned off CERN. I'm like, all right, like how do you know they turned it off? Are you in there with those
Right.
demons sucking dick on the ground? Like you don't know anything that's happening ever. That's why like this shit is so fake. Everything is so fake and gay that you can only concentrate on yourself. Like what else? You have no real data points to work off of. That's why I really hate people talking and having these fucking online panels and discussing this shit and all this dumb shit. You motherfuckers are discussing fallacies. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker have a 5 hour panel about shit that's fake. You know what I'm saying? Just shut the
Right.
fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like on a real spiritual tip, I think that there is something going on, but I can't do nothing about it as far as I understand. So what's the point?
I think
At
something
this
is
point.
going on, but I'm on my Bobby Hemmett shit. Like this shit's over. I don't give a fuck.
Right, yeah, we're living in the last chapter.
Somebody like Europe North and shit. Somebody up in North showed me like, oh, they're in New York. They're going to do this terrorist attack thing, and they're going to let gas go through the subway and shit. And they're letting us know they're doing this blah blah blah. I'm like, yo, and then no, he was saying to me like, oh, it's about to go down. You got to make sure you have bullets, make sure you have this, and make sure you
Bro.
have gold bars and all this shit. I was
I
just
can't
laughing
eat
at him.
gold, bro. I can't. Like that's the thing. Like that doomsday. I used to be like a prepper type of nigga. Like I used to be like, yo, I gotta get this and that. But I mean, at this point, it's like, bro, like if these demons, when I say these demons, I mean these people that run the world, if they're really in control of the world as they make, as the propaganda says, well, nigga, there's nothing you can do about it anyway. They know where you at. You got a cell phone, you got a bank card, whatever. Say
No,
anything
I
you want
don't.
out there.
I'm not thinking like that. Like I'm in some flock camera hopeless situation. I don't think like that. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I truly don't give a fuck. Like the more you concentrate on all that shit, you're gonna be trapped in that system and shit. Because the same time that people are getting supposedly fucked over by the surveillance and the system, all that shit. At the same time that's happening, other people are just vibing, traveling the world, chilling, living their lives, like creating art, doing what the fuck they want to
Right.
do. So you need to decide like what school of thought are you going to be into? Because I don't put it this way: the devil is a faggot. I don't care how much he does, you can't do nothing to me. No matter what he did, the worst you can do, I'm still going to be cooling. You know, that's my outlook on it. I'm not thinking about like yeah. I remember I told the guy, he's like, you need to get prepared. I was like, I just laughed at him. I didn't even say anything. He's like, oh,
Did you repent, brother? Did you
he
repent?
called he called me one of these dumbass words like a crisis actor or he called me some shit like that. I'm like, nigga, did you just learn that? Like you motherfuckers are like 20 years behind me, dog. And now you want me to be excited or scared about some shit, nigga, fuck you. Like,
Yeah, I
I'm totally
mean,
over this shit. And think about it, even on a mundane level, like people who are into like these male spaces or like all these terms that they're using, Remember back in the days we were like in these little internet spaces and we were like these words were like jokes and now they're like public, like looks maxing is public and shit, and you feel me?
Yeah.
Like this is just weird. This is weird shit. I refuse to concentrate on this shit.
Well, this is like I feel like there's like a artificial reality they're trying to use to manifest like real life. I feel like what they use the internet as like a black mirror, or really social media as like a.
What is real life? Like mostly this is why
There
I
is no
keep
real one. This is
repeating,
chaos shit.
and I'm no longer being humble. I'm
This is
better
chaos
than
shit.
most people. Most people are dumb as shit, and they should be listening to me or cleaning up after me or doing something, cleaning toilets.
All
or
right,
something.
but and I get that, but I'm just saying like these people are bots. That's the thing. I don't even believe these are like, oh, these are
people
just
are
dumb
not bots.
people.
These
These are
people
just
are
dumb
just soulless
people. Like,
automatons. They can't even. They don't have original thought. All their thought is getting from the media.
but here's the thing. I don't disagree with you, but I'm saying like these people are controlled. Like these are not even like just brainless people who are just follow. These aren't just like normies following what they think is right. No, these are like legit. Like they have golems on a mass level that perpetuate the false reality in a weird way to where like everything is fake, but nothing is fake. If that makes
That's really the only thing that slightly concerns me because all these people are so fucking stupid, and I see how they react, like, and everybody of all different races, and I feel like if they push the right buttons, I think that the only thing saving us is that they made people too lazy and dumb, so people won't do any civil war or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But people are so retarded that I feel like they really could just push the button and get people to do whatever they wanted.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't see. Like I used to be kind of like, oh yeah, people are too dumb to do anything. I'm kind of on the belief state like there are a lot of like there the mass MK Ultra, I guess you would call it, is there's a mass level of MK Ultra sleeper bots. I look at some people and I question their humanity. Like I watch motherfuckers just walk around. And like my crazy stupid mind is like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what is stopping that person from being like a sleeper agent? Like who the fuck knows? I've seen people kind of snap out of their like NPC. Like I've seen people walk around aimlessly in a Walmart and then just stop and then just like move on a different, like completely in a different direction. Like, oh shit, let me go this way. But it didn't look like it was
What
on
does
their
that
own.
mean?
It
Why the
was.
fuck
It
you
didn't look like it
analyzing
was. It
walking
didn't look like
around?
it was on their own choice. I feel like it was on some like, oh, I can't go through this wall. Let me go make a left and walk towards the clear path type shit.
Well, so they're walking like people in video games, or you're just walking on the edge of the board of like that's what you call it on the game, the board, or you get to the
Yeah.
edge of the world and you're just walking into you were trying to get around in the old school game, you're trying to get around in the building or something, you can kind of walk around here and walk around there, and then you see you can't walk places, so you kind of walk into the wall until you just, oh, I can't do that, I got to turn around, like.
And then they do that and they turn around. I've seen that. I swear to God, disagree, but I'm not trying to be funny. I've seen that. I've seen like somebody at Walmart walk forward, couldn't walk anymore. Like they were walking towards a wall, like dead. And who knows, right? Who knows what the fuck this could have what explanation could have explained it, this thing, but it just looked so like I don't know, I guess you could say visceral, where it's like they kept walking towards the wall and they realized that it was a wall and they couldn't walk past the wall, and they turned around. I saw it, and I was with my homie. He didn't pay attention to it, but I caught his attention. I'm like, yo, did you see that shit? He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, this nigga's like literally like could not walk any further than where he was walking to, and he just literally like made a left and then walked forward and towards like a clearer path. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, he might have been LARPing.
I don't know, bro. The shit like that, like I just feel like maybe I give humans too much credit, but like, and I'm not trying to say like, oh yeah, I'm some superior nigga, but like, that was a very interesting example of the NPC theory.
In these days, you don't need to be a superior nigga. Like in Idiocracy, the guy who was there, he was a normal dude. He was kind of dumb. You know what I'm saying? But
He
everybody
was
else,
average IQ type shit.
yeah, but everybody else is so fucking stupid that it's like you're on a different level. You feel me? You might as well be
Right.
walking in water. And that's the thing. This is the average person. The average person who wants to discuss and like even my homies. Like I guess you informed me that Future came out with an album today because I saw two different people I know like posted they're listening to. They posted, you know how people do that shit on social, like the music type shit. And I'm just like, why are these niggas listening to Future? So you told me you came out with an album. I'm like, nigga, we're grown niggas. What the fuck am I listening to fucking Future for?
Future be having some hot songs, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Something catchy song. When I say hot, I mean catchy, not hot as in like, oh, the algorithm is telling me it's hot. No, I mean like it's just like I guess you have to be a fan or like his music to even want to listen to more of his music. And then more of his music is just catchy music, which could be a spell on. Actually, it's funny on this new Future album, he has a song. Disagreeable, I swear to God, he has a song called "Cast a Spell." And mind you, it like it's nothing. It's not about anything particular. He's just rapping about bitches and drugs and fucking money, you know. But like, it's like that songwriter secret shit. Kind of it ring in my ear, low key. You know what I mean?
Who
And
gives a shit? That's just like fucking gay and stupid by now. Like all these shit that they use to control. Like I don't know. Like the only new music I really listen to is some random shit. Like I told you, I've been on the African kick lately because it's totally different. The thing is, I really like the production more than anything. I like how it just their
what should be
production
listening to?
has a lot of depth to it. It's very spacey sounding. You feel me?
What
So,
African should you be listening to?
well, there's one guy one track that's got mad replay for me. I gotta look it up because I can't even like say his fucking name. Dog Eat Dog 2. Don't show me the movie.
Yeah, play that shit.
I could. Is this on the screen? All right, put it up.
I have my phone.
I've been running this track like crazy. This shit's pretty crazy to me. Odu Mu Odu Block or whatever the fuck his name is. Dog Eat Dog 2. This track's crazy. This guy, well, on the more spacey shit, this guy, Marvel shooting stuff. Yeah, this guy Marvel. This track goes kind of crazy. It's spacey, and this guy Marvel has a track with another. This one's the craziest one. This shit just put me in a mode. Like Marvel and Wizkid have a track with DJ Maforsa. DJ Maforsa. Is this it?
Yeah. Oh, that's his producer. That's Wizkid's producer.
Oh yeah, Money.
One of his main producers.
DJ whoever this is.
Yeah. My people need to pay for this.
DJ Tunes is other. Like I don't know who these guys are. You know, I'm just into.
Nah, I don't know who that is. I just know Wizkid and DJ Mephisto or whatever.
I know this shit's so popular that if I played it, I'd definitely take my show down on it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yo, this shit is just like this track is just a vibe. It's just this is I don't know, it's cinematic. The vibe is just different. I don't know. And the thing is, like, I feel like American music has been so stunted that if all reality, if our shit wasn't so stunted, we'd be on a different level because the Black American keeps inventing, but we've been trapped in this stupid hip hop shit for fucking
yeah. I feel that.
Like 40 years that we can't make new music, but now the Africans,
they keep doing that shit, yeah.
Africans and like different people around the world have taken our shit and then
but no, the African niggas have their own way though. It's not like based off of like trap or what's going on in America right now.
They're using the same. They're using like heavy slang from not. Let me not say Wizkid and this guy, but some of the younger cats I came across. I can't remember their names right now. They were using like heavy American shit, but it's still very African. Damn, I wish I could remember.
It uses like that same like African rhythm, like American trap music is the 2/4s, whereas the African like almost like reggaeton. I think they call it thracio. Itesio. It's like a lot of Spanish and African music used.
There's some underground African shit I've been listening to too.
I mean, I'm listening most of them to like classic reggae. Peter Tosh, Burning Steel, Bob Marley shit, but I like some classic rock shit. Believe it or not, the Smiths and shit, fucking white boy shit.
I know this guy's from. I saw this shit on like a Instagram shit. I was like playing this shit when I was working out.
My people suffer. We for better living. Is that a Dennis? What you call it? Who's that light skinned lawyer guy?
What I did. What I did. What's in that song?
Oh no, African Playboy Cardi.
What I did. What's in that song? What I did. That's how money did. Okay, that's how money did. What I did fly. Only did. What 10 check. Gonna kick. Gonna did. Gonna did. Gonna this. Canada. Cannabis. Canada. Canna hiss. Can I slap? Try this. Yeah, slap.
This is just funny.
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
No, this is definitely not high level. Like the other shit I was playing, that shit's pretty crazy. Like the more popular African music.
You fuck with Burna Boy?
Hmm?
You fuck with Burna Boy?
Nah.
You fuck with Popcorn? I know you fuck with Popcorn.
To be real, like not really.
For real?
Yeah, there's certain.
Which kind Yardman?
Artists I just don't like their shit.
Huh?
There's certain dancehall artists I just don't like their shit. Like I never been into Popcorn too heavy. You feel me? Like I never liked Alkaline. I think Alkaline's ass.
What? Girl, you don't make more than you make in a century.
Nah, Alkaline's trash. There's a bunch of people I don't mess with. There's like a lot of popular shit that I don't mess with.
Yeah, I know you're like a wizard in the trades, you know. I get that. You don't fuck with the mainstream shit. I don't fuck with the main. I mean, I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie.
Like I find shit before it's mainstream, and then once it starts popping, I'll just stop fucking with it. Like,
I'm the same way. I've been actually listening to like old shit. Like I've been listening to like I've been listening to a lot of like old dance. Not dance, reggae. I listened to a lot of like Burning Spear and like Peter Tosh. What's we call it? Nacio Fontaine. Just like a bunch of old reggae, like roots rock reggae. Like you gotta have an old. I don't know. Like my old uncle from Trinidad, he plays me a lot of this shit. But like I listen to a lot of old roots rock.
Yeah, they listen to Barris Hammond.
Nah, I've never heard that.
That's like original Jamaican like soul type shit.
I've listened to what's his name? DJ Scratch playing that dub shit.
Yeah, like
Don't you know I always be the black sheep of the family?
To me, like I know, like that's like religious music to me, so I don't even listen to that shit like that.
What? So wait, you don't listen to Burning Spear? I know you have an old Jamaican uncle somewhere in the cut, like giving you some.
I know all this music, but the thing I know like real.
You don't like it?
Shit like that, and I was really out. So I'm really like around these people and shit like that. So they take that shit seriously, you know, like that's religious music. It's fucking raw.
I mean, yeah, of course, yeah. It's job music. You know,
and I guess because I'm Jamaican and I know what they're talking about. Most people are just listening to the beats and swinging around. They really don't know.
Nah, bro. That's not me, bro. Some I lose some I gain some I gain some. They don't want what? They just want to see us keep on.
I guess I'm just over that shit, man. Like I've been to so many like inner circle shows. I've been to Mad Marley Fest, Mad Best of the Best. Like I've seen Buju live. Like I've been like roots rock reggae out. You feel me? I've seen Capleton, Sizzla. Like
Oh, okay,
Fucking
okay.
all the
Yeah.
Marley Brothers live, fucking Barris Hammond, like all these fucking. I've seen all these guys. I've seen fucking Damian Marley too many fucking times to count. But
Okay.
it's like everywhere I went, this nigga was performing.
I mean, because I'm trying, because you live in Florida, so it makes sense. But bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro, and anyone who's listening to this, like, this is gonna sound crazy. I've been trying to get away from this demonic spirit, man. Like this demonic, I feel like there's a spirit in modernity and modern music that, like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm a schizo, right? Like someone who would listen to this, be like, oh, you're schizo talking, bro. But like, I'm trying to get. There's a spirit within this modern shit. Like I feel like when I listen to modern music, modern new mainstream music, there's like a demon in it. Like it's a frequency that I can't. Like I listen to. Okay, besides the, like obviously I listen to like the new like Drake, Future, and all that shit. I can hear it in that, but when I like, but I'm listening to like a lot of like Nasio Fontaine and like a lot of Peter Tosh and Burning Spear and
The
like I don't
different, the
know.
music's on a different frequency. You're
It
listening to
is.
gospel.
It
It's
is.
gospel music. You're listening to gospel music, basically. Just Rasta gospel music.
Yeah, for sure. And like I feel like that deep. Even when I listen to Michael Jackson, I love Michael Jackson, but I can kind of hear that dark frequency. Like I've been studying the songwriter's secret for so long, and I hear not just in the frequency, and maybe I'm a schizo for that, but like I've been studying this like the I'm picking up on some of the demonic secular old school music. Like Anita Baker. I used to love Anita Baker. And
You saying that Anita Baker is what?
like what's that one song she has? Oh man, I forgot. But like even like I like Ashford and Simpson and I can't get it. I was listening to that song yesterday
What
with
are you
me and
talking
my
about?
ex.
You said Anita Baker is evil. Like what the fuck?
There's a song that she has. Fuck. I can't remember how it goes, but she has a song that's like no, it's man. I don't want to sound stupid because I don't know we're live, but there's other songs. There's that song, the uh
I don't know. I'm not gonna accept the Anita Baker song. That's like the only bitch that ever apologized ever on a song. I
ever
apologize. Oh, baby, believe me.
even like someone like
even though I was wrong.
I was listening to whatchamacallit? Who was I listening to? Oh man, the Brother Johnson. And they had a song. Down, down, down.
Yeah, you can say anything's evil because like if I watch some old Bootsy Collins, I could be like, oh, this is some CIA shit, but I
Nah,
don't.
but it's not on some like government. Like it's the vibe of the music. It's not like the visuals. Like I've been getting like a vibe from the visuals. I know I was good. Oh, that's the vibe from the music. I mean, the vibe from the music is the vibe from the music. It sounds crazy, kind of like it's weird. Like it's definitely like I don't know if you listen to like a lot of like I don't know if you listen to a lot of like old school like Sanford and Son or like what's
Are you feeling after? There ain't no fucking group called Sanford and Son. That's a TV. That was like an old TV show. The fuck are
I'm
you talking
confusing the
about?
name. Ashley and Sanford.
Ashford and Simpson.
Yeah. The, can't get no. Look up. It seems to hang on. Look up that song.
Who?
It seems to hang on. Look up that song by
I don't know
Ashford and
what the fuck
Simpson.
you're saying. You keep saying this shit fast as fuck.
It seems to hang on.
It stings.
It seems to hang on.
I don't know what the fuck
SEEMS.
you're saying. I don't know why I can't hear you.
Maybe my because my battery's dying. It seems to
You're not
hang
breaking
on.
up.
It seems it's a song called "It Seems to Hang On."
It
You hear me?
seems to hang on.
Yes, by Ashford and Simpson.
These people kind of do look like demons, though. They look like a Nephilim.
Come on, man. No, listen to the song. I mean,
Yo, you
you're
don't
gonna
look
do
like a black version of the niggas from Attack on Titan.
no. It's like an HD, like weird version. But no, listen to the song. It seems to hang on, and listen to one part where it says, "Loose me, loose me." I flipped the tongue to the devil, bro. Okay, listen to that shit and tell me what you think.
I don't gotta listen to this shit. The nigga is obviously obviously a vampire in Brooklyn.
Nah, but bro, on some dead. Oh shit, my phone is dying. Nah, but like, on some dead ass shit. Listen to that shit. Listen to that part. Just listen to the song, bro.
Save to watch later. I'm actually about to shut this shit down already.
All right, but
3:30.
like,
What you say?
I was gonna say like, I've been studying this occult shit for a big minute, and I realized that a lot of this shit is like super in the old school music.
Yeah,
I
but
tried to get away from the new school music, but it's definitely in the old school music. Like that
how old
energy.
school? How old school is the music though? The black people are
James
writing all the
Brown,
music for a lot of people.
Prince. I mean, it goes back. Listen to It Seems to Hang On. Listen to It Seems to Hang On. That's the oldest example I can give to you back off the top of my head.
I don't know. The music industry itself is always ran by the same people, so I
I
don't
mean,
know why.
yeah, but
I would
like
expect
I don't
that
know
much.
if you. I guess 'cause, like if you grew up with this type of music, I grew up with all that type of shit. I know I'm a tether, but like, I actually grew up with like old school soul music, and like I hear it in that music now. Now that I have like a somewhat of a trained ear, I guess.
I guess I need we need more specific examples because there's like a
Okay, you
lot
know
of
what?
shit.
You want to hear a specific example? Listen to "Star of a Story" by George Benson. I mean, it was actually by a group called Heatwave. But listen to a song called "Star of the Story" by Heatwave / George Benson. That song, and I don't know about you, but like my aunties used to play that song over and over and over and over again as a kid. And like now as an adult, I hear the demonic messaging. It's just a smooth song, and I think that's where they kind of get the sweet spot at.
I don't know. Probably have to do a show on that because I'm not saying it's not there. I'm just saying maybe I just don't give a shit. Like all the shit I used to look into, like I've looked into the occult to the point where I am the occult. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. None of this shit outside of me really matters. So, researching this shit and recognizing shit and all that shit just doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's really just a waste of your fucking time. But the only point in doing any of that shit is if you're gonna monetize it, if you're gonna make like a goddamn YouTube channel or some
My
shit like that.
bad, I couldn't hear you.
Hmm? Yo,
I couldn't
well,
hear you, but
you
yeah,
can hear me
nah,
now. You
man.
can't hear me. Can you hear me now, or you can't hear me?
Oh shit, what the fuck?
All right, hold up. Ending show. It's messing up. All right. Let me see. Can you hear me now? Nope. 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 Yo. 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 You can't hear me. So yeah, it's messing up. I'm gonna end the show. I'm gonna end the show. This is disagreeable. I'm disagreeable. We're disagreeable. Show's over. I don't give a shit about anything. Um, I'm all that matters. My mind controls all of this. I have the opportunity to advance and seek things and see things from a different perspective. You feel me? And I will take advantage of that ability. You feel me? Other than that, if you're with me, I like to say champagne for you. If you're against me, I like to say real pain for you. You feel me? Um, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Don't come back around if we fell out, nigga. You feel me? Let me talk my shit for a little bit, like a 50 Cent outro. You feel me? Let me just say fuck. Let me see if the Wavy you got. Can Wavy hear me? All right, I probably need to reset for Wavy to be able to hear me. So fuck it. This disagreeable. I'm disagreeable. We were disagreeable. Maybe I'll do a more organized show at a different time. This was just chilling. Anything else? No. Fuck you.